Yeah. Once again, it's on. Yo, man, I'm here to celebrate Kobe. Yeah, see the title, the game. I became a official Kobe Bryant fan, and you know what I'm saying. We're gonna talk about his impact also on the NBA players current and around him when he was playing. Shout out to the Nets fans, be the best fans. Shout out to all of the Kobe Bryant fans. Shout out to the Brooklyn boys. Shout out to Player One. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna show you. You know, drum roll, please. Dun, 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 dun. All that. I want y'all to see. This is, because I was on the fence about Kobe, but how good he was. They was comparing him to Jordan. You know, I was just like, yo, that's kind of heavy, baby. You know, that's kind of heavy, baby. But let's check it out. Yeah, I gotta watch that one more time. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, I was supposed to go to my shorty crib, and I wound up not going that night. And I was watching the game, and I remember this. This was an overtime game. I thought it was going to go to overtime. I thought Kobe was just going to tie it, and it was going to go to overtime. I didn't know he was going to take the three, but I knew it was 3 points. You know what I'm saying? I knew it was some time on the clock for Kobe to get a shot off. So you know what I mean? I just figured I was in for overtime and whatnot. You know what I mean? And y'all see what happened after I seen this. I say, yo. Nah, he's what they say he is. I know that I ain't want to say he up there with Jordan, but when I seen that, I said, yo, nah, he that guy. I want to watch this one more time, yo. If this was the very game, bro, it was this play. One more time, y'all. One more time. Just one more time. One more time. Just one more time, man. Hit him with the in and out. Got space off the glass. Oh my goodness. Yo, it's so beautiful, yo. It's so beautiful. Like, I'm sorry, I ain't mean to play that so many times, but that y'all just seen. Shout to Brian in the chat. Shout to Woo Pig in the chat. What up, Woo Pig? That's when I became a Kobe Bryant fan, yo. Right then and there, y'all seen it. Funny enough, I found the Kobe Bryant verse on Destiny Child's remix. I'm gonna let y'all hear it, and then I'm gonna spit it because it's hard to hear him. But I was surprised that he was on this song. Yeah, Whoopig said Kobe undeniably my number one goal. Argue with your mama. Phil Smith said kind of remind you of CT, huh? Yeah. We ain't get to that part of the show yet, though, Claude. Don't give it away yet. All right. That was, you know what I mean? My punchline right there. Shout to Ice in the chat. What up, Ice? And listen, Claude, Ice. I'm gonna throw the link in the chat for Ice. And whoever else wanna come on the panel. This show is pretty much about. I want to know when you became a Kobe Bryant fan. I showed y'all when I became a Kobe Bryant fan. I wasn't an immediate fan off rip. I thought he was taking Eddie Jones minutes and all of this and that. And it took me a while to buy into being a Kobe Bryant fan. Everybody was buying his jerseys, they was getting the sneakers, all of this and that. It took me a while to buy it. So whatever year he hit that basket over Dwayne Wade, whatever year that was, that's when I became a Kobe Bryant fan for sure. More, but just tell me, when y'all became Kobe Bryant fans. You know, that's pretty much what I want to ask y'all. When did y'all become Kobe Bryant fans? Bra young, so not Bra, but Wu Pig, Claude Smith. What about you? When you became the Brooklyn Boys, Young Ice. What about you? When you became a Kobe Bryant fan? Player One. When did you become a Kobe Bryant fan? Like when did y'all become Kobe Bryant fans? He says, the Brooklyn Boy says, as a young basketball fan, I love hearing people reminiscing on Kobe stories. Yeah, it's a lot of them. It's a lot of stories. You know. Yo, what up, Ice?
Yo, this might be the wrong live for me.
Yeah, you don't like Kobe?
Nah, I'm not a fan of Kobe, bro.
Why not?
I'm definitely, bro. He too much like Mike. You know what I'm saying? He too much like Mike. Me watching Mike and seeing Kobe, that made me sick to my stomach, bro. You know what I'm saying? Kobe, to me, it's like I know people say he got Mamba mentality. Like he didn't have his own personality, bro. The dude looked like Jordan on the court always. You know what I'm saying? That threw me off. You know what I'm saying? I ain't like that at all. You know what I'm saying? At
Well,
all, bro.
I mean, but the greats study the greats. Like, how you feel about that? Like, if you ask Jordan, he'd say that he got some of his moves from Iceman, or you know what I'm saying, Dr. J, or that's how it was. You study the greats, like.
Yeah, that part. Yeah, Kobe had Mike down to the chewing gum, bro. You know what I'm saying? He had
Mm,
him down to the walk, the chewing gum, the fist pump, the fadeaway. He had Jordan down to the T, bro. You know what I'm saying? So he really put in work. We already know I can't hit on his work or nothing like that. Work ethic is crazy. You know what I'm
right.
saying? Monster at work and monster in the game. I didn't like him because he looked too much like Jordan to me.
I mean, that was his intent. I mean, if you love Jordan, you're supposed to love him, not the other way around.
Nah, there's only one Jordan. You know what I mean? That's why I like T Mac more because T Mac was T Mac. When I see Kobe, I see Jordan, bro. I don't see Kobe. You know what I'm saying? Other people see Kobe. I don't see that. I see
Mm,
straight Jordan. And that's why T Mac became my favorite player because he was too much like Jordan.
mm, okay. All right. I mean, so just his work ethic, you respect what he did in the league. Where do you have him on, like, your top 10? Like, what is Ice top 10? Well, like, what is your top 10, bro?
I don't even have a top 10, Breeze, for real, because I don't put these dudes in order. You know what I mean? I just got my players who I like, and that's it. I don't really have an order, but he's a great. Kobe is a great, regardless. You know what I'm saying? Regardless
Okay.
of how I feel about it, he is one of the greats of basketball. You know what I
All right. All right. He ain't mess up your parlay and nothing like that, right?
mean? Nah, Kobe, good in the league, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just not one of my guys.
Okay. Shout out to Claude Smith. Nah, man. Nobody remembers Oscar Robertson, man. Come on, Claude. Claude. Yo,
He
maybe.
on, yeah, he on his
Maybe
own
maybe
now.
somebody here can remember Oscar Robertson besides Claude. It'd be over 100 people watching Claude. If you do the percentages on it, somebody gotta has seen it. You know what I'm saying? But yo, shout out to Brooklyn LM, man. Brooklyn LM, what's the word, man? What's
Oh, what's good, y'all? What's going on?
Ice? Put your link in the chat so they know where they can find you at. Chilling. I want to know, you a Kobe fan? Brooklyn LM.
Use Kobe, fam. Kobe, one of my top two players ever. Besides, it's him and Tim Duncan, as my top two like all time favorite players. He was the. I'm on the young side. A lot of people saw Jordan in his prime. I wasn't born, so I didn't see Jordan.
Right.
Uh, in his prime. You know what I'm saying? But I dang sure saw Kobe. Actually, Kobe, my fault, Allen Iverson, then Kobe, then Tim Duncan. Those are like my top three guys growing up back then, just in that 2000 era, which was pretty much the majority of my childhood. Those were the guys I was watching. Um, but Kobe was just, he was just a phenomenon to watch, man. Like, even, them San Antonio and Laker battles that used to always happen. The dude just had a go get it mentality. You know what I'm saying? Just
Yeah.
God that was a no quitter. He gonna do everything. He gonna guard the best player. The posterizers, like Kobe was just 101. He copied a
So
lot from Jordan.
was you like was he you a big fan like soon as he got in the league or when did you become
Um, I believe for me it was around, I want to say 2000 and around 2003 or four. I think around those years. Growing up as a kid, Kobe was at that point. I think that's around the years where he started reaching his peak, really. But around 2003, I want to say 2003-ish, 4-ish was where I really started falling in love with Kobe. Um, that was just my guy. I like Tim Duncan, obviously the San Antonio history, but um, I was just a shooting guard guy. Like growing up as a kid, I adored the shooting guards. Like the shooting guard position still is to this day my favorite, like on the court. So he was just the ultimate two guard to me, obviously, besides, Allen Iverson. But to me, he was just the ultimate two guard. Um, I didn't see a lot of Jordan. I knew Jordan obviously was the GOAT, is the GOAT, but Kobe was basically my Jordan growing up. Like that's who I
makes
watched.
sense?
So, to see him uh just with his mentality, the Mamba mentality. I used to try to be like Kobe on the court in real life. Like that's where I started
You
doing
had a
post
fadeaway
fade
ever?
fadeaways. Yeah, like I was emulating him to the T. Like him, Allen Iverson.
You
Those were the
mad
guys.
young. What you mean was? You still should be hooping right now. You should still be fading away like Kobe right now.
I ain't hoop in a minute. I ain't gonna lie. Like I ain't hoop since like 2019 for real. But those,
Damn.
yeah, like before COVID hit, I was always outside hooping. But after COVID hit, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna take a little break. But those
Mhm.
are the guys. Those are the guys I mostly emulate. Even to this day, when I play, I emulate those two. Those guys were my top favorite players, top three favorite players besides Tim Duncan. But I just liked what Kobe did on the court. That just his mama mentality, the way he played defense. He's gonna guard the best player. Obviously, I can't dunk. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't dunking on nobody, but just his athleticism, the
Mhm.
way he just willed teams just based on willpower and just the ethic to win. And I like that he didn't amplify that not only on the court but off the court too. You know what I'm saying? He amplified that mentality wherever he went, and he just birthed just an overall plethora of guys, the especially the young generation who looks up to Mamba mentality. It has become a thing. It's
Mhm.
pretty much all over the world. People carry that in their everyday lives, even if you're not a basketball player. There's Mamba mentality in whatever you do, whether you work at an office job or garbage man. I don't care what you do. You just embody that mentality to be great at whatever you do. So
Nah,
um just greatness from him, man. He is heavily missed. It was a sad day when he passed, but um, he's heavily missed, and I would hope. Now, I don't think there's gonna ever be another Kobe Bryant, but I hope that we get players in this league with his mentality. I hope we get more young players with his mentality in this league. So
Yeah, we got Cammy Thompson. I mean Cammy Thomas.
Cam is one. Cam, one of them. we got one right there. We got. I think Cam is one of them. I think Wimby is one of them. I
Tatum,
think Bam is
Giannis,
What
one of them.
Tatum?
Tatum is
Tatum is
not
one
one
of
of
Oh,
them.
you,
them.
you got Giannis
Kyrie.
in
Nah,
there?
don't
You
that
got
league.
Giannis in there?
Yeah,
I'm
no,
not.
Tatum
no.
is
I'm not putting
All the
Tatum on
players
that
that
list.
all of the players that I mentioned was kind of like students of Kobe, like mentored by him. Hold on,
I
I
Oh
want to
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
hold
Tatum was
on, yeah. I
mental.
want y'all to, I want Jay.
most of them thought they were.
Hold on, I want Jay and Leaf to react to this. Let me play what Kobe idea of Mamba mentality is.
Is a very simple one. And the Mamba mentality simply means trying to be the best version of yourself. That's what the mentality means. It means every day you're trying to become better. And it's a constant quest. It's an infinite. Well, I mean, the passion came from the love for the game. I loved everything about it. Like the smell of the ball.
You love the smell of the ball.
Yes, ball. The smell of
Hey,
like
yo.
brand new sneakers, like the sound the ball makes when it hits the ground.
Sneakers in the gym.
Sneakers squeaking. Yeah, ball going through the net, like all those things I love. And so the passion comes from that. Because once you have that love, you just want to be a part of this thing all the time. The ideas are very simple.
That nigga was a psychopath. I'm telling you, bro. That nigga was a pure psychopath.
Bro, he
Yeah.
said,
He definitely was, but I'll be honest with you, I didn't really give two shits about Mamba mentality. I know what Kobe was doing on the court long before that Mamba mentality showed up. Like to
"What you
me,
mean, bro? What do you mean?" Before Mamba mentality showed up,
nah. What I'm saying is the
Well, I
moment.
know what he mean because I'm the exact opposite. I
Nah, nah,
didn't like Kobe until Mamba mentality showed up. Like when
no,
Kobe was
I
just a regular young Kobe, I thought he was a goofy. But once he turned into the Black Mamba, I was like, oh yeah, I like this guy.
I think yeah, and I could agree with Jay a little bit because taking away from what Kevin Garnett said, he was like, yo, 8 or 24. He was like, yo, nobody really liked 8, bro. But 8 was out there trying to prove something, and nobody really knew what he was trying to prove. There's a lot of adversity that he went through in that number. There's a lot of like overcoming this and overcoming that, and being in the shadow of like the Jordans or the Shaqs or the world during that time. For me, where Kobe really got my respect, I remember the game where it happened. 2004 against Portland, bro. Any of y'all niggas remember the Kobe stop of Ruben Patterson? I
Yeah, I
remember that
remember
shit.
that.
I remember that shit vividly. So it's like fourth quarter. Kobe, Ruben Patterson he couldn't have played no better defense than what he played. Kobe pump fake. Kobe get to a gather at the top of the 3-point line. Pump fake, pump fake, pump fake, pump fake. Shot a 3, fade away, and like with a hand in his face, all net cash. They down by 3. They get the ball again. Run the same shit. Pump fake, pump fake, pump fake. He fouls them. They don't call it. Kobe hit the shit anyway. They tie the game. Going to overtime. Kobe is
so he
like
just scored 6 points straight.
he scored 6 points straight to tie the game, put it in overtime. And then in overtime, Ruben Patterson is guard. He ain't looking for no mismatches. He ain't looking for no switch offs or nothing. Ruben Patterson still guarding him as well as you could guard him. Kobe pump fake, pump fake, pump fake. Shot a 3, game winner. I was like, yo, this nigga here, bro. Like, it was like I had seen Kobe do shit on the basketball court to where it was like, all right, man, like this nigga here, bro. Like he ain't budging, bro. Like he was really out there. Like when the storyline was on Shaq, when the storyline was on Iverson, when the storyline was on T Mac, 9 times out of 10, Kobe stole the show. Like I seen it in the fourth quarter, bro. That's why I'm kind of mind blown at what T Mac is saying nowadays because down the stretch of these games, T Mac didn't have what Kobe had. He
Huh?
didn't.
They
He
took it
did
Huh?
heavy
not.
now that he gone though.
Huh?
I think Leaf if they T
Yeah,
Mac had
that
with
was
Kobe. I can't
I
say
don't
that,
think no,
but
no. I'm not
No.
consistently. I don't think he had what
No.
Kobe had.
I just think it was too
No.
much injuries on T Mac's
I mean,
part. Like he was just
if you want to say it's too much injuries, that's fine, bro.
bro.
But
T
like when
Mac
and
worse than Kobe,
T
bro.
Mac at his best and Kobe at his best, bro. 9 times out of 10, when all the money was on the line, Kobe showed up a lot more times than T Mac did.
Listen, and at the end of the day, listen, put it like this: Kobe and T
Wait,
Mac
y'all
both.
think y'all think Kwame Brown going in on T Mac?
Hold
Yeah,
on.
y'all
Yeah,
seen
yeah,
that.
yeah, I seen it. before Kobe and what I don't like that T-Mac did is he kind of ignored the fact that he had Yao Ming. Like, oh, if I had Shaq, like you had Yao Ming, no,
and
like
still
Yao
couldn't win a
Ming,
playoff series.
no, he made it
Yeah,
seem like Yao Ming
Y'all
was
compared to Shaq, though.
like
Come
Yao
on,
Ming
bro.
ain't Shaq, bro.
I mean,
exactly.
Yao ain't
Come
Shaq,
on,
but
bro.
I mean,
And I
because
love Yao Ming. I love Yao
but
Ming, but come on, bro.
hold up. You telling me
Come
Yao
on,
Ming
bro.
ain't good enough to win a one round, bro? Like, come
Bro,
on, bro.
bro, it wasn't just Yao though. It was like, bro, Kobe's team and Shaq's team is crushing Team Max and Yao's team together, bro. At any point in time whatever team he was on, they was getting crushed, bro. They,
I mean,
they,
Imagine
yeah,
Shaq
we
was
could
that
we
nigga,
could.
could have ran to one win.
the surrounding
I
crew. It wasn't just T Mac. It wasn't just Shaq and Kobe that got them where they needed to go, bro. Their team was nice, bro.
so hold
Yeah,
on, hold
niggas
on, hold
had
on.
Okay. Hold on,
Fisher.
wait.
Hold on. So you don't think it's an underhanded comment that T Mac made, talking like,
Nah,
bruh,
because
That's
Shaq said it himself. He said I had the post in
so
my
why he ain't say if I had Gasol, I would have won it? Because he
why he ain't
know,
say that.
yeah. Why he ain't say?
Because
Why?
the second that Kobe
he
got
was
Pau
talking about
Gasol, he
he
went to 3 straight finals.
nah,
Hey,
but
all
he
right,
was
so
talking
hold on.
about
Let me ask you this: who's better, Gasol or Yao Ming?
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, nigga.
I think that might be a toss up.
The answer
That's
might
I
be
tough.
think
The answer
I
might be
might go
Gasol.
Gasol on that. I ain't
I
gonna
might
hold
go.
It
you.
I
might
might
be
go
Gasol
Gasol on it
as
too.
a
But I think
basketball player. Yeah, but Yao Ming is fucking 7 foot tall, so it's like
exactly.
I don't got nothing to
those
do
is
with Yao
God
Ming
get
first round.
those
That
is
Y'all don't got
God
nothing to do with
given
it for
gifts.
me.
I mean,
don't
come
got
on.
nothing
No,
to do with
Respectfully,
it.
Yao Ming was
listen. When
like
you picking a
23 and
team, you're
8,
gonna
bro.
pick
Like,
the
come
seven
on.
foot dude a lot of the time in basketball.
And Kobe dunked on y'all like 2 times too. So I mean, that shit.
No,
Listen, listen. Kobe dunked on a lot of people, but I digress from the point. My point is this,
Anytime you
bro.
playing defense at the rim, you're gonna get dunked on.
My point is this, but like no matter what the teams look like, no matter what the era looked like, bro, when Kobe outlasted the best of that early 2000s two guard pool, he did, bro. Like when it came down to the last of that decade, AI was finished. Vince was on his way to being a role player. T Mac was finished. He was finished when that decade was over, bro. Like, don't get me wrong. If you want to say that Kobe had Shaq, that's fine. But a lot of people get away from the years where Smush Parker was in the lineup with him. A lot of
Mhm.
people get away from the years where he
Kelvin
had
Brown.
Kwame Brown on the team with him. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? So I mean,
Sabrina.
let's not make it
T
seem
Mac
like
Magic teams was garbage too, though. Like we
let's
not gonna talk like them Magic teams was ass.
The
I ain't
Magic,
gonna hold
listen,
you.
the Magic teams, bro. Like,
They
listen,
was
I thought
fun
Grant
though.
Hill was gonna show up. I thought they was gonna get Tim Duncan in the offseason. They didn't get him. I ain't gonna lie
Yeah,
to you. Them Magic teams, bro, was not nowhere, nothing to write home
nothing was
about.
nowhere near the LA in what the
Listen,
record
they
he
was
had on
nothing.
the
They was nothing to write home about. But guess what? When T Mac left Toronto, I don't recall that.
Y'all can't be shitting on the Magic like that. I mean, y'all try to say the Magic team with Grant Hill, Nick Anderson, Petty. That team was whack.
No,
nah.
no,
Not they
Grant
not.
Hill
I'm
didn't
about to say
play.
a
Penny
what?
wasn't on that team.
No.
Penny
Grant
wasn't
Hill
on that
didn't
team.
play. That's
Yeah,
the problem.
yeah.
That was the problem. Jay
Grant
Grant Hill
Hill
didn't
wasn't
play.
playing right.
So
That's
so
yeah.
He's not talking about the
so
team with Penny. He's
My
talking
bad. I
about
meant
Shaq.
Horace
He's
Grant.
talking
I
about
meant
so
Horace
so
Grant.
all right.
different
So let's do this.
iteration of.
So let's do this, bro. If listen, T Mac had a not so great roster
Did Orlando go to the finals?
That
with
wasn't
the
T Mac
White.
though.
Yeah,
That was
That
with the
wasn't T
white.
Mac.
Yeah.
that was with the White. Yeah, but listen, T Mac didn't
What
have a
about
great roster.
the year they beat Jordan?
Yeah, they beat Jordan. They went to the finals in '95 and with Shaq and Penny. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
But
Yeah.
Yeah, T Mac
listen,
wasn't on that team though.
yeah, but to get to my point,
right.
yeah, T Mac didn't have that great of a team. But last time I checked, neither did Vince Carter when he left. Neither did Allen Iverson when he left. They managed to win rounds. They managed. AI managed to get out of the East. Like what's like? I don't understand. Like Paul Pierce was running. It was basically him and Anton Walker and a bunch of nobodies. They managed to go to the Eastern Conference Finals. T Mac
But
couldn't win a round. That's
but
what you telling me?
hold on. Let's make a different situation. If T Mac took Wade's spot in Miami, could he win a championship with
No,
Shaq there?
no.
Is he better
No.
than Dwayne Wade?
No, he not.
You see what I'm
I don't think
saying?
he ran.
Like T-Mac
That
didn't
that
have to
bro,
say
that
that, bro.
version of
He
Dwayne
didn't have
Wade
to
was
say that.
unstoppable, bro. We
You
not
talking
doing
about
this.
2006
We
Dwayne
talking
Wade?
about '06 Wade. Come
Yeah,
on, dog.
yeah.
And
T-Mac,
bro.
'06
got
Nah,
no
Wade might have been the best
06
player.
Wade is different.
That's
I
a
ain't gonna
top
hold
5
you.
player
That's
of that
06
decade.
Wade is different.
I
That
can't
was
That
believe
nigga
that
was
was
a
a different
I
monster.
don't
story.
think
He
I
was
don't think
years
the
stepping.
T-Mac ever
nonsense I'm
had the
hearing on
motor.
here, bro. This is nonsense. Y'all talking about Mac like he can't win a what? What team,
Mac
bro?
can't win around.
Yeah, get the
That's a
yo.
fact.
Nah, get out
He's
of
dealing
here.
with too
What do you
many
mean? Why?
injuries.
Get
All
out.
right?
He
Yo,
didn't win around.
yo, this is
He had too
nah.
many injuries. He had
This
too
is
many
Hold on,
injuries.
let I so why y'all jumping him? Why y'all
this is
jumping him? Don't
this
jump
is
him. Don't jump him.
yo. This
Fairwoods.
is
We shooting fairwoods around here.
this is
Nah,
blasphemy, bro.
Mac is no, because Ice is about to
Let him
jump off the
let
top
him
rope with
go.
some bullshit.
I
Well,
don't
let him
jump off the
jump.
top, bro. How am I going to jump off the top? If Shaq already co-signed for Mac, why would I jump off the top rope? Y'all don't agree with what Shaq said. He would have won one with T-Mac. So obviously he's capable of doing that if he
That was
had the
his
right
guest. That
people
was a
around.
guest on his show. He was a guest on his show.
Nah, because he heard what he said about Kobe, and Shaq agreed with it. He said, "Yes, if T-Mac, if it was me and Mac, we would have at least won one or two rings together. At least
Yeah.
one or two, both of us."
I just think
I
T-Mac
need to
just
I need
was
to
injured
hold up
too
I
much,
feel
Ice
you,
man.
Ice, but if this
Well,
was a
I need to
split,
put out the disclaimer that Shaq put out himself. He is a quote unquote bullshitter, bro. Like he is. He said that on his own documentary, my nigga. He can't just tell a
Yeah, but you
story.
talking about T-Mac though. You talking about the you know what I'm saying? One of the guys in the league, the top guys in the league at a time where Kobe was like, "Yo, I can't either." He's the hardest person to deal with. You know what I'm saying? Throughout the whole
Right.
NBA, T-Mac, bro. You talking
well,
about?
yo, look,
You know what I
Ice.
mean,
That's why I brought up that Kwame
I
Brown
know what
shit.
we talking about.
That's not what Kwame Brown was saying. Kwame Brown saying that Kobe had that nigga T Mac quitting in practice or some shit. Had him
nah, he's
quitting. Had
straight
him quitting on
bullshit.
the side, throwing up and shit. Like he
Yeah, I
couldn't
see
even
that.
finish. And Kwame Brown was barking. I was like, oh shit. He said and now you got the nerve to mention your name in the same breath as Kobe now that he not here. You wouldn't have did that when he was alive. You
Man,
wouldn't have did that then. He was talking
Kwame,
mad shit.
nah, him and Mac,
My nigga, as limited as Jason Kidd was, he made it. He managed to get out of the East twice. You mean to tell me, as nice as T Mac was, bro, during that time, he couldn't win around?
I just think it was
I find that to
injuries,
be
man.
very
He couldn't stay
alarming.
healthy. I just think he couldn't stay healthy.
I
At
don't
least with
no
Kobe, he was
T
unlimited.
Mac
hold
was
on.
healthy during them
Hold,
playoff series,
hold
bro.
on.
He just couldn't win.
Him winning a scoring title couldn't even help that team, bro. I don't know what type of T Mac you watching, bro. You know what I'm
What type of
saying?
T Mac I'm watching, bro? I remember when T Mac was up 3-1. I remember when he was up 3-1, bro. He thought the series was over.
Bro,
He blew that.
when they play the Spurs, T Mac ain't show up neither. Yo, come on, bro.
Listen, it's
That
not
team he
about.
couldn't even
Hold
help
up,
that
wait.
team, bro.
Hold up. You keep saying, T Mac didn't show up against this team. T Mac didn't show up. I never said that. All I'm saying is, bro, like there's a strong difference between swapping. We get to the point in these off-season conversations where we could just swap niggas out, bro, but just because of how they were at a certain time in history, bro, and then you could get the same result. It's not possible.
Bro,
It's not, bro. Like I'm telling you, Shaq wanted to play with a lot of niggas, bro. Like, but he didn't. This like T Mac, bro. T Mac down the stretch of a lot of games, comparing him to Kobe, bro. To me, ain't no comparison.
Replace me with Kobe with Shaq.
Yo, this is the clip. We just going just for context, yo.
I don't win a championship. You don't think I could carry the Lakers to a championship? Like I've never had the opportunity. Correct. I felt like if I was put in that position to win a championship, I damn sure would show up and do what I do in the playoffs to elevate my team to that level. I just never had the chance. So do I get diminished because I never won a championship? Right. Yeah, that's what is it my fault? That's my fault. Right. I was never put in that position, Steve. Replace me with Kobe with Shaq. I don't win a championship.
Nah, you gotta go to the comments.
Yeah, what the comments say?
What the comment section say?
It said
they co-signed.
championship share praise with their teammates when they win. Champions don't make excuses when they lose. T Mac is neither. Dude started off. He said, first of all, He said, first of all, Kobe Bryant was drafted to the bench for 2 years. He wasn't given any opportunity, or did people forget that? Kobe didn't ask to play
That's
with
a
Shaq.
fact.
He was traded to the Lakers to sit on the bench. Shaq didn't win with Penny nor Eddie Jones and Nick the Quick. But as soon as Kobe came off the bench, what happened? Also, Kobe Bryant in 2000 and 2001 was first team All NBA defense.
Thank
T-Mac
you.
doesn't even have one defense selection in his entire
I ain't
career.
gonna lie, that nigga is spitting. I ain't gonna.
This nigga, fuck T-Mac this time,
I ain't
bro.
gonna hold you.
Talk that shit.
Nigga Brooklyn LA. So go to the
Like I
comments.
like
These
T
niggas
Mac, my nigga,
fucking
but come on, man. These retired niggas got to stop capping, bro.
hold on. Tracy McGrady had the opportunity when he went to Houston and was paired with Yao Ming. He was not on the number one team, but he had the opportunity and he could have gotten on a run. Look at Jimmy Butler, what he did with Miami. Tough.
Damn.
The comments got him by the
The
short
collar.
They
curly.
got this nigga, but they got this nigga
That's
hanging
what,
by a
that's what I was
noose, bro.
saying.
Like,
Most
come
of the
on,
comments
bro.
bring nuance because people in the
The
comments
comments
they
got him
be
hanging
there.
by a
Like
noose.
that's
Damn.
why I like going to the comments because most of the people in the comments are niggas that was actually there
Damn,
during those
Leaf, that
times.
was
So,
excessive.
Right,
Was
yeah.
Nah,
Like,
it?
again, that shit they talking about that Houston team. That
Come
Houston
on,
team
bro.
was
Just kick a win. You
trash,
can't hang
bro.
Yo,
yourself,
bro,
bro.
bro,
that Houston
That
team,
Houston
actually,
team,
let's go to
Nah,
that
Leaf. You
roster.
can't,
those
you
are
that
can't,
trash.
you
Houston
can't
team
move to
was
Texas
trash,
and start
bro.
talking
Let's
about
go to the.
hanging
Go
I'm
niggas.
gonna
ahead.
look at the roster. I'm gonna look at the roster. That
Look,
roster
Jay.
looks dope.
Please do. You're
Relax,
gonna
Leaf.
see T Mac and Yao Ming. That's what you're gonna see on that roster. I can tell you who was on that roster. That shit's terrible, bro. They was the two nicest players on that roster.
Oh boy.
I mean, duh. All right, so hold on. Now it
Wait, we
says
talking 07, 08, right?
We talking from like mid 2000s all the way to about '08.
Because
Oh, 08,
I
09.
remember, yeah, because the team I remember is the 2007-08 team, which I believe they
And
were
if I'm not
55 and
mistaken, them niggas
27.
won like 55, 56 games and they couldn't win the
Yeah,
Wait,
playoffs.
so it
Rayford
was
point guard.
it was
Go ahead.
Tracy McGrady. So it was Tracy McGrady, Yao Ming. I think Mutombo was on there. Steve Novak, Louis Scuola, Shane Battier, Aaron Brooks, Gerald Green, Mike Harris, Chuck Hayes, Bobby Jackson, Mike James, Bobby Jones,
Mike
Carl
James.
Landry, Justin
And
Williams,
we had
Kurt
Mike James on that
Snyder,
team.
Bonzi Wells, Luis Scola, Warren
Bonzi
Wood.
Wells, third.
I ain't gonna
Bonzi
lie.
Wells.
If you look at this roster
That
from
sound like
front
a
to
decent
back,
team to me.
Decent,
that roster won
decent team.
55 games,
Bonzi
That
Wells
by the
team
was
won
way.
alright.
50. That you mean to tell me that team won 55 games strictly off the back of T Mac and Yao?
Bro. Who else name? Who
I ain't
else?
gonna lie. Leave that.
See,
Bonzi
the
I
the
mean,
Wells.
it's
pro the
context,
problem,
but does it look like
you
I
know
don't
what
think that's a
you know what
crazy
I hate
roster?
you know what I hate when we go back and look at these rosters, bro. We go straight to the names, and nobody really remembers how these
No,
teams played.
that's a lie.
Somebody
I
got to be
remember how they
sitting
played the T Mac,
somewhere
my guy. The
talking
team was
about what
trash,
I could
bro.
have done.
The team was
Trash.
trash, but they won 50 something
Shane
games.
Battier,
Okay,
These guys
Shane
have
Battier was the
I
next
never
guy
heard of
on
a
that
trash
team.
team winning 50 something
You had a
games,
you
bro.
had a
NBA, bro.
you
Guys
had an
very good.
undersized Luis Scola playing
We
power
got
forward at
Cat.
like 6. He was like
What are you
6'7"
gonna
playing
do?
power forward.
You
Bro, that team
Luis
trash,
Scola
bro.
was like at least 6'9", bro. Like I'm not
Bro,
buying that.
he was an undersized power forward.
Listen, that's all fine, bro. But
Yeah,
like,
I know it's all fine. I'm spitting facts, bro.
yeah,
Facts. The team
you
was
spitting
trash,
facts,
bro.
but you leaving out the fact that them niggas
They was
consistently won 50
trash,
something
bro.
games.
They was trash, bro. They was
Right.
winning
But yeah,
games.
with that being
T-Mac and
said,
Yao
I
Ming did
guess
the
on
best
his
they could
birthday,
with that team, bro.
Kwame Brown just started like ranting
The
about
next
all
year,
the
I'm
Kyle
I'm
trash.
not.
Lowry was
So
on
I
that
guess
roster.
Yeah, yeah.
Kyle
Kyle was young,
Lowry joined the
young Kyle
roster
Lowry.
next
That's
year.
young Kyle Lowry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
after. Yeah.
young
Dang,
Kyle
that's
Lowry.
crazy.
What's
Keep
this, Bree?
forgetting.
This is the I found some content where he
Nigga,
the
Kwame
Kwame
Brown
Brown
cooking.
going off.
Oh,
But it's not my content. So salute to dude Rashad Milligan. Subscribe to dude.
was the thing T Mac couldn't get out the first round in his prime and things of that sort. So yeah, with that being said, Kwame Brown took it upon himself on his stream, on his YouTube channel. Y'all subscribe to Kwame Brown Bust Life, by the way, about Tracy McGrady.
Even he said you were lazy. You would get hurt in workouts. Nobody even touching your soft self. You getting hurt and cramping up and passing out in workouts. But you want to compare yourself to Kobe now that he dead. Why you ain't compare yourself to Kobe while he was alive? So he can talk about some of them workouts y'all had where he'll make you quit. Why don't you talk about that? Why don't you talk about when you and Bean used to work out together? You want to call him your brother. That Bean would make you quit, would make you say uncle. And now you want to compare yourself to him now that he can't defend himself. You little crybaby. You want to rewrite history. Well, if I was, imagine Kwame Brown saying that. Well, if I was to trade places with Kenya and went to play with Jason Kidd, where I could use my athleticism and just run and jump and dunk and then post up, I would and not play with Gilbert Arenas, I would have been in a better position. Not play with Michael Jordan.
Nah, my Gilbert
is hilarious.
Nah,
I ain't
Gilbert
gonna
doing
lie.
the shot like that.
Him and Gil, bro. They gotta fight that out.
Nah, Gilbert getting the shot like that is crazy.
They gotta fight that out, bro. Like, cause that shit ain't gonna end. That's not gonna end, bro.
Gil's take a shot at him every chance he takes, bro.
Yeah, I mean they take shots. They've been taking shots at each other for years, bro. Like Gil has said some crazy shit because Gil is
He
known to
made
say
sure
some
to
goofy
throw that
shit.
shit in there.
Yeah, he made sure to throw that
He
in there.
made sure that they like if I'd have played Jason Kidd and not with Gilbert Arenas.
That
Exactly.
shit is hilarious.
That was mad
Nigga said
petty.
it not with Gilbert Arenas.
That was
That
mad
nigga,
petty.
that was out of control.
I like the setup because I ain't see that one. I ain't know he was gonna do that. That was funny.
It's not even Tracy McGrady though. A lot of people have been talking hot about Kobe since he passed. That
For
they would not
real,
be
bro.
saying if he was alive right now. Like
It ain't
this shit
just
is
it wasn't
wild.
just T Mac, bro. I mean, Paul Pierce was running his mouth about how he a better scorer than these niggas, bro. I'm like, what? Did y'all hear that bullshit?
Yeah,
I think I heard Paul Pierce could
I ain't
score,
hear it.
but
What he
he
say?
Pierce
wasn't
can
like that.
score, but
What
I
he
think
said?
his
He better score than
conversation,
who?
Pierce's conversation was variety over actual consistency and substance. That's what it was, bro. Like if he could score a variety of ways, bro. But when it came down to production, nigga, you wasn't what AI was. You wasn't what T Mac was. You wasn't what Kobe was. Stop. I
He
remember
had to
that
get carried in
decade.
the wheelchair.
Nah, Paul Pierce was the truth. What you mean?
Listen, he was the truth. And don't get me wrong, but when it comes to the broad scale of scorers, the niggas that I just named, even in his decade, he wasn't them. He was never them.
I don't know. Paul Pierce had a lot of fans.
I
Like
mean,
it's not like
for us,
it's
when he
not.
was playing for us, he was alright.
Yeah, because I'm
Listen,
trying to say, like, it's not like
I
I
thought
was
Paul
ever the
Pierce was
biggest of
nice
Paul
as hell,
Pierce
bro.
fans, but he was nice to me.
Yeah, I
And
thought Paul Pierce was nice as
I don't
hell,
think
bro.
you can't mention him in the same breath as them other niggas. At the
he
end
is
of the
the
day,
truth.
I
That's
don't think I
the
can mention
truth.
him in the same.
for a
I can't
reason.
mention him in the same breath as Kobe. I can't mention him in the same breath as AI during that time. I can't mention him in the same breath as T Mac during that time. I can't mention him in the same breath as Vince
But he
in
got
the
a
rap.
championship though. AI don't.
That's fine. That's cool. I mean, listen, who can't get a championship with KG and Ray Allen on their team? Who can't?
Rondo. I ain't
And
gonna hold you. Like that Boston team at that time.
that
That shit
Boston team was
compared to
supposed to
AI
win more than
team.
one championship, bro.
Compared to
Let's
AI
keep it
2000
five.
team. Yeah, I
Let's
ain't
keep
gonna
it
hold you.
100 stacks. They were supposed to win way more than one championship. Them niggas won one championship, and it's been 20 something years, and they still hollering
So wait.
like they ran the decade.
All right. So do you mention KG with them other niggas you talking about?
Absolutely. I mentioned KG is a top 3 power forward of all time, easily.
He definitely a top 3 power forward all time.
The
That
only niggas the only
Of
nigga that's
all
in front of him
time.
the only nigga that's in front of him is Tim Duncan. That's it.
that nigga Kevin Garnett was him, bro.
Kevin Garnett was definitely him, bro. Like I mean, my
I
top
don't
3 pop.
know. I would have to
Like
look at all
his
time.
mid
What you
range,
mean you don't
just his
know?
mid range game, like him in high school, like that nigga was devious, bro.
Nah.
Yo, all time is a
KG as an
long time, is all
overall
I'm saying.
KG as an overall 2-way threat, bro, on the court. arguably was one of the best players, bro, for like at least 8 years out of that decade.
Let's look
Top
up the
5 player
2K
for at least
rating.
8 years out of that decade.
It's just when he got to us, you know what I'm saying?
And
It
I don't want to
wasn't.
even mention that. I don't even want to think about that no more, bro. I don't want
That's
to
why I
think
don't
about
even
that
like thinking
nigga.
about that Celtics
I don't
series
want to think
four.
about that nigga coming in the game, slapping the basketball stanchion, bro, and then running around and doing nothing in a black and white jersey. I don't want to remember
Would have
that.
been nice if we got them dudes when they was in their proms. You know.
Well, we wasn't, bro. Like we always get old washed niggas. We
Yo,
known for doing that.
yo, hold on. We got Joe Notorious on the panel too. Yo, Notorious, yo, you ever was a Kobe Bryant fan?
I mean, I wasn't a big Kobe Bryant fan, but I always respected his game, man. Kobe one of them ones, man.
True.
So, and you tripping? I got him over Duncan, man. But Duncan is legit too. But I got Kobe over Duncan. To me, Kobe is behind Jordan. To me, bro. To me.
Yo, I said he don't
I don't
like
got no problem with
Kobe
that.
because
Hold
he
on,
I don't mind
yo,
that.
Breeze, hold on
Jordan.
for one second, bro. I'm still stuck on this. Kevin Garnett, the best power forward of all time. Shit. I mean,
No, he
y'all.
No,
said top
I
three. He
said
said
he
No,
top
top
no,
three.
three
he said
power
he's
forward.
top
I
three
say he
Oh,
power
top
top
three.
forward.
three still,
He,
y'all. Everybody running with that? Because I just got a couple names I want to run off just to
Who you
see.
gonna say?
you
Carmelo?
can throw those
No,
names out there,
no,
bro. I promise you, they all gonna get declined.
I
He
just
better
want to
than
make sure.
Carmelo. He
All
better
Okay.
than
right, so
Carmelo.
look, because Karl Malone is there. Because honestly, when I looked it up, it seemed like the way the names just come up. Kevin
Uh,
Garnett, they do have Kevin Garnett as the first one. Not saying he's number one, but they have him as the first name. But
okay.
Charles Barkley, Dirk Nowitzki,
I
Tim
don't put
Duncan,
none of
like
them
you
over him.
said.
I might give you Dirk. I might give you
I'm not
Dirk.
giving
Barkley,
you Dirk.
no,
I'm
you're
not
not
giving you
giving me
Dirk at all.
Barkley.
Give
I'm
Nigga,
me
not
I
giving you
might
Barkley.
give
Dirk
you
or
Dirk.
Barkley.
I might give
No,
you Dirk too.
No, I'm not
I'm not
giving you
giving you
Dirk.
Dirk, Barkley,
Hold on,
Malone.
hold on, hold
I'm
Like,
on.
not
You
giving you
took
Barkley.
hold on real quick. We talk about the same Dirk Nowitzki that beat LeBron and Dwayne and them by himself is not over.
Forget
KG.
Miami. Do you
It's
know
not
what? Do you
over
know the teams
Garnett.
he had to go through to even get to Miami?
Look. That's the look. I'm fine with
Larry
that, but
Bird.
I'm fine. With, no. Larry Bird, I don't have him over there, but no. I'm fine with Dirk. I ain't gonna lie. Dirk used to kill a lot of niggas at the power forward position. But
Bro, I love
player to
Garnett.
player,
Anthony Davis.
if we talking about player to player skill set to skill set, how many jars of water that you fill up, bro, as a player, Kevin Garnett arguably was one of the best all around players that I've ever seen in my life.
Leaf. Listen, man.
It wasn't nothing that he didn't
He's not better
have.
than Dirk, bro. Stop.
All right, okay, whatever.
I'm just not gonna give him that nod over
It's
Dirk, bro.
I'm gonna let you know KG's resume. KG is one of the few niggas in NBA history that has won MVP in this league and defensive player in this league. That I don't
Okay.
know what else to tell you, bro. If you wanna put Dirk 2011 Dirk over any best version of him, that's fine. But overall,
But
all time,
that's cool and all.
No,
But
hold on, hold
I
on, hold on.
see
No, hold on. Let
I
let
Chris
seen
let
Dirk
Webber.
Nowitzki
hold
beat a
on, but
super team in the finals by himself. I just
hold
can't.
on, hold on, y'all. Because Jay is the one who originated the question. I just wanted to continue with what he was saying. Okay, so if you don't got KG a top three power forward, who is your top three?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
I would probably looking at this list that I'm looking at. I like Barkley, Nowinski, and Larry Bird.
I'm playing KG up in that mix, man. I
Larry
got
Bird
I'm
was a
definitely
Go
putting.
four.
for it,
They
bro.
got
I
Larry
got
Bird
Larry
as a
Bird as
four
a
here.
3, bro. But
Yeah,
Larry
Larry
Bird
Bird
is a
is a
three. He's
All
three
right,
to
solid.
me.
so we could
yeah,
take
he
him
a
out.
small forward.
Yeah, I don't know why they had Larry Bird at the four.
I
I
got
don't get
I got
why.
Can
Larry
I
Yeah.
say
Bird at
mine?
3.
Can I say
Yeah,
mine? I'm gonna say Tim
And Tim
Duncan.
Duncan too. Yeah, I forgot Tim Duncan too.
he a
And
four.
then
He a four.
right, we talking about fours.
Yeah.
He's
Tim
not better
Duncan is
to
the only
me.
So
person
so
I'm
Tim
putting over
Tim
KG.
Duncan, Barkley, Nowinski, and then maybe Kevin Garnett there. But then I feel like Anthony Davis could be there too. I
No.
feel like Chris.
Nah.
All right,
All right, so hold on. What's
I don't
Joey?
know. AD could be up there.
Let's hear Joey's. Let's
Nigga
hear
said
Joey's top
AD.
three. Joey, who your top three power forwards, Joey?
That's gonna be Dirk Nowitzki, Tim Duncan, and I'm gonna just go with Barkley, man. Like, yeah, but Barkley ain't win the big one, but man, put some respect on his name, man.
He's
Like,
tough.
Barkley was a problem in the league for a very long time, bro.
Bro.
So
About
Or,
Sean
KG,
or
Kemp, man.
I don't know,
nah,
man.
I'm not putting Sean
I
Kemp
don't
over.
know.
I'm not.
No,
I'm not.
I'm not doing
I
Kemp
that.
don't
is
know.
man.
That's
Sean Kemp
that's
is
I'll
like
the
probably
saying
man.
I'm putting
Yo,
Blake
I
Griffin
tell you,
over him, bro.
Sean
Yo,
Come
Kemp
on,
yo,
is the
bro.
man in NBA Jam, yo.
Yo, hold on,
That's
yo.
fine.
Listen, y'all know Sean. Yo, you know Sean Kemp got to do 30 days community service because he bucked at somebody trying to steal his whip.
I ain't know
Yeah,
that was the outcome. I ain't know that was the outcome of
it
it,
I
was
but I
seen
self,
that
it
shit
was
on
appreciate the
self,
shit.
it was self
I seen that
defense
shit on
though.
Twitter.
But unfortunately,
I
it
seen
What?
that
was
shit on
self
Twitter.
defense.
Yo, Leaf. Why player
Yeah, I
one
don't
say
know
yeah?
about Bob McAdoo, but I seen people with the
I played
jersey
one said
on.
what?
Real quick. Hey, Leaf. Player one said Giannis passed Garnett up.
Oh yeah,
You
what
know
about
what?
Giannis? Where Giannis at on this list?
I got Giannis in my top 3, but he ain't over Kevin Garnett.
I would probably go Duncan for me. Duncan,
KG and
Garnett,
Giannis is
Giannis.
tough,
Duncan
man.
KG Giannis, bro. Like that's the
Duncan,
I'm
list.
KG,
gonna
Giannis for me. I ain't
can I
gonna
take
lie.
can I take Barkley out and put Giannis because I forgot about Giannis. So
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll
I'm gonna
put
go with
Giannis.
I'm gonna go
That's the
with
top
Dirk.
three
I
so
I'm
mean,
gonna
far.
go
yeah,
with
Giannis last 6 years alone, bro, trump a lot of these niggas, bro. Like I ain't
I'm
gonna
gonna go
lie
with
to you.
Dirk, Duncan, and Giannis. That's my 3.
I would go with Dirk. I would go with Duncan, Dirk, and KG or KD. Would you put KD at the 4 or the 3?
KD at the 3.
I think KD's more of a 3 than a
I'm
4.
a, I gotta, I gotta.
KD best years was at the 3.
I would say, I'm gonna have to go Duncan, Dirk, KG. Yeah, I do. Giannis got to be in there though. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Nah, he fall.
Bruh,
He
I
yeah.
got
listen, I'll be honest with y'all niggas. I got KG as a top 5 defender of all time, nigga. I ain't gonna bullshit you.
Giannis when his career is
Only reason why
finished,
I'm not putting
he's gonna be a
KG in
top
there.
power forward.
Only reason why I'm not putting KG in there because he ain't got no ring, bro.
Charles Barkley don't got no ring.
But
Yeah, but
KG
I
got a ring.
understand
He
Charles
got
Barkley didn't
08.
have a ring, but I still think Charles Barkley's resume was a little bit more
You know
crazier.
Kevin Garnett got a ring on the Boston Celtics though.
Oh, he did. You right. My
So
bad.
what
I'm
about
tripping.
where y'all putting Dennis Rodman, man?
Rodman, I mean, Rodman is top 10 to me, bro. I mean, I could put him
He's the
top.
top
He's in
something.
my top 5.
You know what?
Rodman
No,
is a
no,
top.
no.
Something, but
You know what?
Rodman is a top
Yeah.
10 defender of all time, bro.
Rodman is
You're
definitely
right.
my
Nah,
top
I
5.
forgot
he
about that.
top
But
5 power
I
forward.
think you could go. I think you could go either way with
I,
Giannis
I don't.
or
I don't think I
KG
got
up there.
Rodman as a top 5 power forward because you got to
I got
remember
Giannis before Rodman, but
Giannis is
Rodman is
still
the
playing though. By the time Giannis retired,
by the
he
time
honestly could
Giannis
have
is
the
done,
best
he's gonna be
resume of all
solidified top
time
3.
at power forward.
Rodman is close, bro. Rodman is close. I ain't gonna
I
lie.
think
And if
Giannis.
Giannis get another ring, he definitely gonna be up there.
Hold up, let's make one thing clear, bro. Between the battle between Giannis and AD, he has cleared him levels. He has cleared AD levels, bro, like
No,
years
we
ago.
know
But
that.
see,
I
that's the
give you
thing.
that. But has he cleared Giannis though? KG. I mean, has Giannis cleared KG?
No,
That's my,
The
That
only
ain't
I
reason
think he
why the
has.
only reason why I said because we always be saying top 5 and top 3 about everybody, and don't be considering all the names. You just saying top 3. I don't know if he top 3 on
I
everybody's
I,
list.
I mean, listen, bro.
I mean, that's why
Especially
lists are
like
objective though. Like you
I'll be
gotta
honest
that
with you,
in.
bro. If
what
we just
about
going
Amari
off of
Stoudemire? Is he his 4?
no,
Hell
They
no.
got
no,
he
him listed.
wasn't
They
healthy
got him
long
listed
no.
enough,
as a
Jay.
4
He
here.
was
If you want to put a mark in the
talent wise, he
conversation
was
with
great,
Blake
but he
Griffin
wasn't
and,
healthy long
Sean
enough.
and Sean Kemp, bro, that's the only 3 niggas that he compared to.
But now y'all gotta. That
Marvin was
means you
my
gotta
man
make the
before he
list.
went to the Knicks.
That means y'all gotta make the list top 5 or top 10 because if three is 3 people, all these niggas not gonna fit in the
The 3
top 3.
people,
Look,
You're
right?
gonna have to select. You gonna have to select 3 niggas and
I ain't
keep it
gonna
like
lie to
that,
y'all
or
niggas, bro.
unless
On
y'all
a lot of
extending the
people
list.
lists, bro. Like, listen, I know people value 2011, but on a lot of niggas list, Dirk is barely top 5.
But hold on. If we before we get to the top 5 power forwards, we gotta do 2 guards. So just for the
Dirk
sake of Kobe,
revolutionized shit
Here
though.
we
just for the sake
go.
of Kobe, I would
Dirk
say Kobe a top
revolutionized the
5 2
game.
guard, bro. In my time,
So we
Kobe is a
name you name it
top
top
two
5 2
guard,
guards.
nigga. Like it 1 and 2. He
So you
right
want
behind
wait, hold
Jordan.
on. So Breezy, you want us to name our top 5 2 guards?
yeah, I got Jordan, I got Kobe, I got Dwayne Wade, I got don't worry, I'm not putting Cam Thomas on the list.
Fuck
Man,
this
we
nigga.
knew that.
Damn, I will say Kawhi's a 3. I don't want to say Kawhi. To be honest, those are my top 3. I can't think of 2. I would be guessing.
Is James Harden the top 5 2 guard all time?
Yes.
He might be. He might be number 5 for real.
Yeah.
Yo, is
I
James
think
Harden a
Harden is
point
that.
guard or a two
He's
guard?
I
definitely.
thought he was a point
To me,
guard.
Harden is a two
Yeah, he
guard.
was a
I
tweener. He was a
mean,
guard to
one
me.
guard. He was a
He's
one
a
guard.
two. His best
I
years
mean,
was two.
He was a
Was
one
as a
guard.
two guard. So
if James Harden, I mean, if James Harden is a point guard, then the list got to be what AI Iverson and Clyde Drexler.
I'll
It's
put
only
AI
two.
could
AI.
have a
I
two
He
thought
number
guard
three.
game.
AI. I
But
thought
Harden's
AI was a
best
point
years on
guard too.
Houston. But Harden best years on Houston, he was at the two. Like that nigga was never a one. So I mean, I'll put him at a
I
two.
mean, he had one responsibilities though. I mean, shit.
But
Exactly. Who
see,
was the
no,
one?
it's
Because he was
no.
always
Yo,
handling the
LM, come
ball.
on, LM. No two guard getting 10 assists, 9 assists. They come on,
Nigga,
What
Harden
you
was.
mean?
bro. They not.
Yeah, what?
Bro, even if they feature him on the roster, the starting 5 as a two guard, naturally the two guard don't get that many assists, bro. 9 assists is ridiculous for a two guard.
I mean,
They gotta
listen,
let
when
the
when
one guard
when
play
you
the
when
No,
you
what
play
I'm
with Mike
saying is
D'Antoni, nigga, you could get 10 assists, nigga. All you need is the
like what
skill
I'm saying.
set.
What I'm saying is when he was drafted, he was a two. Like he wasn't
That's it.
drafted as a point guard. He was drafted as a shooting guard. He was a shooting guard out of forgot what college
Arizona
he went to.
State.
Arizona
Arizona
State.
State.
Yeah, nigga, he was
But hold
drafted
on.
as a two guard. He wasn't no
But,
one.
but no, but what I'm saying is more of his career was the one, not the two. He got to play the two when Chris Paul came in.
I think
No, I'm not jacking
no,
that, bro.
more
I'm
his
not doing
more.
Yeah,
that.
If
more his
you got to
career was the
remember,
point guard.
you got to remember, nigga. He played with Jeremy Lin. He played with Pat Bev. He
Right,
played
he
with
played with Chris
CP.
Paul.
He played with
Yeah,
CP.
like
Then
he played
after
with
that, he
mad
played
point
with
guard.
Russ. He played with Russ again and again, bro. Like and he played with Kyrie. He was
Even
always a two
OKC, he
guard.
wasn't no one guard. He wasn't no one.
So hold on.
Coming off the bench, he was the two.
Okay. So what about what player one say? He said Jordan, Kobe, Wade, Harden, and Iceman, Gervin. How y'all feel about
No,
that?
I don't got Iceman in my top 5.
I don't got Iceman there, but I
I
wouldn't
don't
be
got
mad if
Iceman.
somebody
I don't
chose
got
him.
Iceman
This
over
is
Clyde
tough.
Drexler, my
This
nigga. I'm
is tough.
sorry.
I'm not going. This is tough.
I don't got him over Clyde Drexler or Iverson.
I
Yeah.
agree with the top
Yo,
four though.
can
With
I
player
say
one
can I
top
say
four
my can I
for
say my
sure.
5 real quick?
Yeah.
So I got Jordan, Kobe, Dwayne Wade, Jerry West, and
Ooh,
Drexler.
I
Let's
forgot
go.
Jerry
about
West is
Jerry
the
The
best.
West.
logo.
Jerry West ain't a bad. That ain't a bad pick.
We got the logo.
Jerry West was like that. I ain't gonna hold you.
I
Yeah,
never
man.
seen him play, so
I,
I
nah,
can't
I
I
had to
can't
get
put him
scenes.
on.
I had to watch some games, bro. They redid some games in HD. Jerry West was about it. I ain't gonna hold you.
Nigga, the
Nigga,
logo for me.
if you really want to see what like real shooting look like, Jerry West was about it. I don't know why he was shooting.
Is Ant up there or he still got ways to go?
No. I know the two
Bro,
guard.
Jerry West had 14 All-Stars and 10 first-time NBA teams.
I mean,
Yeah, when that nigga was playing, it was black and white.
but who was the competition? Oscar Robertson, nigga?
Bro, I mean but I hate when niggas say that he beat the best that was playing at the time. What you want the nigga to do?
That nigga got one ring, my nigga. He lost like 9 times against the same fucking team, bro. Like, come on.
I hear you, but he still got one of them things though. He hit all the wickets. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, yeah, I could give
Right,
you
he got
that,
more
but
than the Nets.
that's true. I mean, but listen, I like the Nets wasn't around when that nigga was hooping with 12 teams in the league. It was 80
That's a fact.
jobs. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, like I said, like just in terms of who I seen the last of, I mean, Iverson to me, bro, like he got listen,
Right, fuck that Ivo shit.
I think
I mean, I
Iverson
got Ivo as a point guard though. I don't know.
Me too.
nah,
He's still a point guard to me.
No, I got Iverson as a two
I
guard.
got Iverson as a 2 guard because when they tried to play him at point guard, they moved him off the ball and he was averaging 30 easy.
Right. He's a shooting guard.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, AI was a
That
2
nigga is
guard.
definitely his
Yo, his
years.
name was Bubba Chuck, man, not Bubba Pass.
AI the reason why niggas like Cam Thomas exists. Shit, why you playing?
Okay, shit.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
he ain't
let's
lying.
talk about it.
I mean, Kobe even said, "Thank God AI wasn't 6'6".
Man, I don't even want to go that far, my nigga. All I'm saying is, nigga, AI, if you look around the league, nigga, it ain't nothing. This whole league is cloned after AI to me. Niggas is getting the ball
AI
top of the
set the
key.
trend in terms of
Niggas is getting the
fashion.
ball
Niggas
top of the
was
key,
like
ISO and
the trend.
niggas. Like, come on, bro. If you really want to keep it 5, ain't nothing but a bunch of short niggas just jacking up a bunch of shots. Any one of these niggas can get 30 now. AI was getting knocked out of the sky and getting back up.
Who else moms you know was on behind the freaking
The
just
bench
on
braiding
the
that nigga
side
head. That don't
bench
got nothing to
braiding
do with
his.
that. Don't got nothing to do with basketball.
He
But
set the trend. He set trends though. I'm just talking about
he
like
did. He
him
did set
as
trends. But I mean,
he is the reason why most of the league is the way it is now.
I mean, he
Like
that
set
is true.
fashion trends in the league for
The
sure.
dress code. Dress code
Dress
was
code. I mean,
yeah,
the
he was
dress
a
code.
rebel.
Yeah, the dress
The
code. He
nigga
got
was
a
a
lot of
rebel.
flack for. But I mean, I thought that was the NBA setting up some shit, bro. Like AI was making way too much money for the league, my nigga, for them to do him like he did. Like that, I thought that was out of bounds. But I
AI was
will.
wearing do rags to the
I will
76
I will
finals.
say this, bro. Like if you go look at AI's Philly career and if you go look at KD's Thunder career, they look the exact same.
Who playing right now at the 2 position? Do y'all feel like once their career set and done, they can be a top 5 2 guard?
Probably Ant.
Hey man, get to
Okay.
know.
Probably Ant.
How about Booker?
Maybe Book. Nah,
No, hell
not
no.
Booker.
Hell no.
All
Booker
right.
top. He gonna be somewhere.
I mean
How
that
about
nigga he might
how
he
about
might be he at best
Donovan
he'd be
Mitchell?
top 15. D Mitch probably I give him top 12. Maybe top 10.
I think Ant definitely is up there. Though.
Yo,
I
see,
think once his
look,
career finished,
my bad, not to interrupt y'all, but just because y'all was shitting on my boy Cam Thomas, I had to look up some insane Cam Thomas stats. Now,
Oh boy.
and I don't see how the Nets put this nigga back
Yeah,
on the
we
bench
know.
after he averaged 291
Get the
points
big
in his
screen, dog.
first 10 games as a starter.
Average?
No, he scored 291 points in his first 10 games as a starter, breaking
That's
the record
crazy.
that was held by Michael Jordan since 1984. Like,
dun dun dun.
like
Yeah.
you break that type of record in your first 10 games as a starter, and they
What was
don't
our
let you
record
keep
after them 10
cooking.
games?
They don't let you keep cooking
Mm.
because they was giving all of the shots to Mikal Bridges and Dorian Finney fucking stupid.
Nigga, Leaf always asking for the record, yo.
What was our record after them 10 games, my nigga?
Yo, I'm telling you what I don't know what the record was, but I'm telling you,
If
Dorian
we got
Finney
if we got
stupid,
7 wins out of that, then I can understand your pain. I ain't gonna lie to you.
bro. They was giving the shots to these other niggas and just passing
We,
it to Cam at
my
the
nigga,
last
if
5
I ain't
seconds
gonna
of the
lie to
shot
you,
clock. Like, do you, my
I just
nigga?
want to put this shit in the river, bro. If we got 7 wins
Yo.
out of them 10 games, bro,
No, I don't want to hear that
I'm
because y'all was saying Mikal Bridges was lit off of that. Like Mikal Bridges
I
didn't
was
do that.
not co-signing
Yeah,
Mikel at
niggas was
all,
like,
my
Nah,
yeah,
you
nigga.
can't
next
I
say
year
don't
he
even
about to be
nah,
lit.
Jay.
I don't even eat
We ain't
Chipotle no
getting no
more because of
wins,
that
but
nigga, bro. Like
look
I
at
ain't gonna
next
lie
year
to you.
though. We ain't getting no wins, but next year it's about to be lit because Mikal, you see
Nah,
what he
that wasn't
averaged.
all of us.
You never heard that from
Nah,
Leaf,
I
nigga.
did hear that
That
from
wasn't
Leaf,
all of.
No,
man.
you
No,
did
we.
not.
Oh, from
I
Leaf,
heard
nah.
that from Leaf in the
No,
off
you did
season
not.
before the season was starting.
No, you
I
did
heard
not. You heard
Mikal
that
was
from
gonna be
one
better
nigga,
than
bro.
Cam and
I'm the
all of
least
this.
optimistic nigga when it come to our team, my nigga. Like, come on, stop it. You
Nah, but
never heard
you
that shit from me.
no, but you ain't hear you ain't listening. I said you said that Mikal was gonna be better than Cam.
McCall, what?
Mm.
You said he was better than Cam, and
If
We
you was
gotta go back
basing
if
to
it,
you
one of
can
them
and
find if
shows.
you
hold
can
up, and you
find
was
that
basing it off those stats. You was
if
telling me, oh, you don't see what he averaged last year. At the end, and I was like, yo, that's a small sample size, and he a bum. He's a low
my
budget
nigga,
KD. That's what
hold up.
we was having that conversation.
We was having that conversation about
Yeah.
McCall averaging what and
Yeah,
what in the
going
next
into
season?
that season, it was
No,
after that off season.
no, no.
All right,
I
bro.
never.
All
Mm.
right,
I
all
knew
right. Listen,
McCall
we
was a
already know
fraud then.
you were senior flip flopper, and now you got Spurs on your Timberlands in fucking Texas, man. So you
I
just
do not got Spurs on my Timberlands in Texas, nigga. If anything, I got dirt on them and it ain't mud. It could get dusted off, my nigga, because I'm like that. That's number one. Number two, I never co-signed Mikel in this party, not one day, bro. Like
all right,
the
never,
only nigga that
never.
put
All
him
right,
in a top 10 duo is
Oh
the host of the show.
boy.
And that's
all right,
not
Oh
me.
all right,
man.
That's the
all
only
right,
nigga that
Oh
did
all
that.
right, all right.
I
man.
never did that. You
I
gotta
Yo.
talk to
yeah,
your mans,
yeah.
bro.
You never
You
did
gotta
that.
talk to him. I'm
Bro,
not in Brooklyn no more, bro. You don't talk to that nigga. Don't talk to me.
I spoke on his betrayal. I spoke on my
I
Nigga say
spoke
his
on it. I
betrayal.
spoke on it when you said it, nigga. Like the second that you said it, I said you was tweaking, bro. Like, and this nigga tried to put it on he tried to put on a shower bonnet, my nigga, and try to
I
hide the
think
shit. But I'm
I
like,
think I
nigga,
was
get out of
lost
here.
on. I think I was lost on Mikel when he was like, "Yeah, the Knicks fans and the Barclays. That shit feel like too much pressure. I ain't feel like, you know what
right,
I'm saying."
right.
I think that's why I was like, "All right, my nigga,
I
all
ain't
right,
never
bro."
back him after that. I ain't never back him after that.
I ain't,
That
nigga.
shit lost
I
me.
ain't
I ain't
back him
gonna
winning
hold you.
26
Hey,
points
Ella,
You
did he
missed
after.
two free
literally
throws
say
because of
that?
Knicks fans.
He literally said
Right.
that?
He
Yeah.
said that. Yeah,
That nigga said that after them 20 something games.
yeah. After he missed the two free throws, and then when they interviewed, him, he was like, "Nah, it was just mad Knicks fans there. I don't really like. I feel like it was more Nets fans in there. I'm like, nigga, a
What that
Knicks
got to do
fans?
with
Why
you
you can't
missing?
miss two free throws?
My nigga, why
You
is you paying
serious?"
attention to how many fans is up in the building? Is the question
That's what
number
I'm
one.
saying, bro. That's what he lost me. I
That
was like,
shit
all right,
shouldn't matter, my
I'm
nigga.
over.
If it feel like a road game, then that means you got to break somebody heart. Man up.
And then when we lost the game at the Garden, he going over there being buddy, like, yo, what's up, dapping. I'm like, all right, bro, you just saw Cam Thomas do
I
all of
mean, I
that.
get it.
Right.
Them your college
For
homies, and
40.
you won with them niggas. That's fine, my nigga. But
Bro,
like, hit
I
them niggas
told
up and
y'all.
like get a group chat, my nigga.
The
That's what that shit is
first
for.
time this man ever got interviewed in the Barclays, he said, I love being in New York. I like playing at the Garden. That was the first thing he
Damn.
said being interviewed in the Barclays, in the crowd at a Nets game. During the game, they cut to him. He said, yeah, I love being in the Garden. You know what I mean? Like, I knew from right
Damn.
there, I said, this kid is not for this team. From right there. And they was like, y'all, nah, he good. Know what I
You
mean? He
also
just
said you was out on CJ too, but you co-signed that nigga the second that the
yeah,
Mikel
because
trade went down.
yes, because he showed improved. He played, he did his role, he kept his head down. Then he grew a beard and came back with the Mamba mentality. You know what I
Nah,
mean?
he didn't come back with
I
that.
like that.
He tried to
I like
downplay
that.
Nets fans too, by the way, bro. Like, but
No,
I'm gonna let that slide.
he told niggas don't be expecting me to root for myself to lose, you dickhead. That's what he said, and he couldn't say it so eloquently as I just said it because he's a man of God and a man of peace.
A
You
man
know what I
of
mean?
God and a
He's that
man of
man of
peace.
God.
I ain't gonna lie. Like that's what Jay gonna reference that MPJ shit, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. That nigga is a drug test away from being out the league. I ain't gonna hold you. He
I
Is
ain't
really, really
MPJ
referencing
a
that
is.
nigga.
God?
You referenced him. I'm just saying where Cam Johnson is. That dude
Is a
is a
man
man of
of
God.
God.
Yo, go to his page.
MPJ said he a
Go
man of God too.
no, go to Cam Johnson page. All he talk about is God and
That's
peace
because
and love
that's
and
because he in a rectangular state. That nigga in Colorado.
bro. He was doing that in Brooklyn. That's how he lived. That's his.
He ain't got no
That's his.
choice but to devote to God. Ain't shit but God looking after him. Nigga, like you
Bro,
got
he was
God and
doing that
Joker,
in.
nigga.
He was doing that in
You
Brooklyn
got
too,
God,
bro.
Joker, and Jamal Murray, nigga. We don't know what
Yo,
you was doing here.
how you mad at a nigga for having faith? You know what I mean?
He better have faith, nigga. He playing with champions, nigga. What you
How you mad at a nigga for
I'm
having
mad at a
faith?
nigga for playing with having faith. I ain't mad at him for having
Bro,
faith.
niggas hate
He
on
better
faith,
have
bro.
faith.
This nigga Lee
I ain't
is
gonna
the
lie,
top hater, bro.
that faith was probably holding him down during that season because oh my gosh, that shit was
What,
Of
crazy.
last
course he
year?
had. Of course he had faith, my nigga. Look how many plays the nigga Jordy ran for the nigga, bro. Like this nigga was just coming off the screens and just jacking up shots. Of course he got
And now
faith.
we
He
got
like, oh,
somebody else
I
who's
get
gonna
the
do the
shots, I
same
get the
exact
ball.
thing.
Oh, bet.
But
Bro.
a
Now we
lot
got
of people,
somebody here who's gonna do the same exact thing.
nah, but
If you had plays drawn for you, wouldn't you have faith, nigga?
nah, but I'm saying a lot of
Yeah,
folks
bro.
wanted him off the team though, and then he showed up and made niggas apologize. You know what I mean? You can't talk
Ain't
bad
Right,
make me
about
right.
apologize worth shit.
him,
26
bro.
wins don't make me apologize for nothing, my nigga. Get
Listen,
out.
Nah,
Get out.
listen.
his play.
Because you a hater.
Yeah,
That's
but
No,
why
nigga,
I give
I'm
I
not a
give
hater,
credit
nigga.
we
where
I
can
am
it's
a
talk
due.
Nets
about
fan.
we
I
wasn't
believe in
talking about
our
but you're a
success. I don't
hater.
believe in
nah
the
No,
success
you
of one
don't.
nigga.
nah,
You
we
just
wasn't
said
I
you
talking
don't
about
don't,
never
bruh.
believe
I'm
in our
sorry, bruh.
success.
I
nah,
want us to win.
nah, 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 nah,
I don't
nah,
want just
nah.
Ice. If Ice is out there getting 20 something points and we all stinking it up, I'm gonna be like, yo, bruh, we are out here selling Ice. If you was out there scoring 30-something points and we shit in the bed, I would be like, yo, we all selling you, bro. Like, it's time for us to step up. We are a unit. UNIT.
Yeah, but
It's
you ain't
spelled
I
with
never
mean,
all
say they
Cam,
was.
caps, nigga.
You ain't
I'm
never
a
Cam
say
next
they
Thomas
man.
was
got
selling
My
injured,
Cam
flag.
Tony.
Thomas. You ain't never say they was selling Cam Thomas when he was scoring 40. You said it's Cam Thomas score made win.
Mm,
You ain't never say that. So stop lying,
mm.
bro. This is why I say
Nigga,
you a flip flopper. I call you
I'm not.
senior
I'm
trifecta for
not
a
a flip
reason.
flopper. I'm
Cause
a
you a flip
realist, my
flopper,
nigga.
bro.
I
You flip
listen.
from one side to one
It
side.
ain't
And
no
look,
flipping from one
you could
side to
change your
number, no,
mind.
nigga.
You could change your mind, but you can't. You just said one thing. You just said, yo, Cam Thomas, he ain't this and this, that. Then you like, but if you scoring 37 points, I'ma say that, yo, we are selling you. But you ain't never said it about Cam Thomas.
My nigga, yes,
To
I
be
did.
fair, I think
They
he did talk about the time where he was
nigga,
going
I
to
did sell
40
the
and that team
nigga
just
because
bust.
they was
Nah, you
all
stuttering
selling
too
Cam
much. That's how I
Thomas.
know you lying.
No, that's not how you know I'm lying. Because I'm not lying. What you talking about? You said that's how I know you lying. This nigga
Look, now you're
stupid.
trying to buy time.
I'm not buying time,
You
my
trying to
nigga.
think of what to say.
First off,
Yeah, I got him.
no, you don't. No, you
I
don't,
do.
nigga. No, you
Nah,
don't. My
go
nigga,
ahead.
listen. Listen. The
He thought
30.
of it now. He thought of it now.
I ain't thinking shit. The 32 wins and the 26 wins don't do it injustice at all, my nigga. My flag is black and my Lambo is white, my nigga. I paint the shit all the time.
Okay.
What you mean, bro? Like, I'm out here to win games. I'm not out here for one nigga. If I told you a nigga's gonna come here and gonna lead us to the promised man, then you just gotta take
Then it
my
was
word
Zach
for it.
Edey.
I'm telling
And
you,
what is
Zach
that?
Edey
Cam
gonna go up to
Johnson wasn't doing
2015,
it.
but I ain't gonna say nothing when he do.
Now, what was the other nigga name? I wanted to say the other
Kai
nigga name,
Jones.
but yeah, it was
Ty
Ty Jones.
Jones.
Like, if I
Ty
told y'all it
Jones.
was a nigga that would come here and lead it to the promised land, it was gonna be Ty Jones. That's what I thought you was gonna finish it with.
No, I wasn't gonna finish it with that at all. Cause I mean, listen,
Because you
all
did
I'm,
tell us that nigga would have led us to the promised land.
I would have told you that, my nigga, if it was true.
Nah, Jay be having me weak because he be referencing that episode where Leaf was like, I'm the smartest nigga here.
Nah,
You know?
That's my favorite Leaf quote, bro. I'm smarter than everybody.
Yo, that's just some dark times, nigga. I ain't gonna lie.
nigga said that was
Niggas
some
talk.
dark times.
You know how I know? Because I'm smarter than everybody. Like, oh, I, because he had me on the edge of my seat with that one, with the you know how I know. I was like, what? How do you know? Because
Nigga
I'm
say,
smarter than
nigga said you
everybody.
had me on the edge of my seat. Dude, you know how I know. This nigga Jay is a nut, bro. I think one episode, bro, I made an acronym, bro, out of my shit, bro. Like, somebody was trying to mess with me, bro. I don't remember what it was. I don't know who it was. I was yelling at. I got to go back some episodes, bro, because we had some crazy times on this page. But
I think
I'll
that was
be honest.
before the draft, if I'm not mistaken.
It
For
might have
a
been
couple of
before the
them.
draft because a lot of niggas was pissing me off, bro. Like, and the only thing, I'll be honest with you, the only thing that was holding me together was everything up until the draft lottery. I ain't gonna lie, I did the draft lottery that night, bro. I seen that we had 8. I shut the whole shit down. I was like, fuck this. Nah, they violated. I'm like, nope, they violated. They super violated. I came to a moment of clarity right in that moment. I was like, nah. Mm-mm.
Hold
Oh,
on.
I guess
Let
Jay.
me
I guess Jay changed the picture because there was a picture of Jay and Breeze, and niggas was saying that was the before and after
Oh,
of
shit.
that
Nigga said that was
draft.
the before and after.
Nah, the funny
That's
shit is,
crazy.
bro, it wasn't no after, bro. Like, every picture that we took was before. After, it wasn't a picture taking time.
No, the only picture we
No,
took
matter
was
of fact,
with Dylan and
we're
Gary
Dylan and Gary and
and
them. We did.
Cat.
But that was still like that was still on like pick 17 or 18 when we took that picture. It was just after
Yeah.
pick 8.
Damn, son.
Because remember,
I
Yeah, I couldn't see
you
that in
was
was
ready
just
to
person.
trying to
dip.
keep my chin up.
You was ready to dip at pick 9. Like soon as you like, yo, I'm out, man. I'm like, yo, bro, how you gonna leave? We still got 4 more picks.
Nah,
Nigga
son.
like taking the move, bro.
And I'm
When
like,
XCOM
yo,
got picked,
how
I
is
was
this
like, oh yeah,
barely in the
we
field?
might be lit. I was like, oh yeah, we might be lit. Once Knuckle went for, I was like, hold up. All right, hold
Yo,
on, we might
bro, I
got
was
something.
That's
at the
right.
bar talking
My
shit,
palms were sweating.
predicting the picks. People was like, yo, he right. Yeah. Like,
I told you. I told you.
bro.
Once it was on 4, I was like, oh, Ace might fool us? Hold on.
Yeah,
Soon as you
Ace,
oh man.
once I seen Ace slipping, I was happy. I was like, okay.
I was like, oh yeah, we about to be lit.
I thought for sure Ace was going to to Washington. I thought for sure he was going to go to Washington, but
Yeah, I thought
not that I think he was
Washington
coming to
New
us.
Orleans.
I thought for sure we was going to get either Fierce, Ace, Maluak, or Queen. I thought at least one of them we
Yeah,
was
those
going to
4 was on
get.
my list too.
I
I
ain't
thought we
gonna
was gonna
lie
get
to
one of
you.
those
Neither
2.
one.
Listen. I'm gonna
And
say
two
this.
of them was available.
I'm gonna say this
So I
now,
was
bro.
hyped.
So I don't make the mistake and not say it again, bro. Like I'll be honest with you. Like Fizz, I ain't gonna lie. New Orleans hated it, bro. Like they ain't had no business picking Fizz, bro. Like I'm gonna say that.
Nah, they did that out of spite. Them niggas
Nah,
said the same
they did
thing.
do it out of spite because I told Breezy, bro. Like I was like, yo, see, they hired Joe Dumars on some slick shit, not knowing I saw it. I saw it all coming.
You know
But
how crazy a Zero Fizz jersey would have been in the Barclays?
Right.
With a
bro,
Brooklyn
Jeremiah
Zero
Fizz
Fizz
was basically
jersey?
living in Brooklyn for
Because
3 months. That
like
all he did was work out.
Brooklyn got zero fears. Fire.
Oh my
That would
man,
have been
Said
that
tough,
Brooklyn.
bro.
jersey.
That is tough. But
Tough.
Kamal Malawak was the last nigga I wanted, bro. Like I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
I'm
But the
not. I
thing
swear to
was
God,
when I
that
seen
nigga is Hashim to be in disguise, bro. I swear he is.
when I seen Khan get picked at 4, and I seen Ace keep slipping, I'm like, okay, that means everybody else is going to slide down the pecking order, and
Right.
we should be
Right.
able to get Fears.
Right.
But you know,
Yeah,
Nah, but the thing is,
but that's how the cookie crumbles. We get what we get.
But
You know what I
the
mean?
thing
But
is,
then
Joey, bro, from 1 to 4, the draft was going how it was supposed to go, bro. Everybody picked who they worked out. Con
Right.
Kneppel was the only person that worked out for the Hornets. They was not picking nobody else because they was not about to deal with no controversy. But of course, meathead ass goddamn what's the GM? Danny Ainge decided to be a knucklehead, bro, and pick Ace, knowing good and damn well he wasn't trying to go to no rectangular state.
Yeah,
Like,
that nigga did that he did that out of spite too. I ain't gonna hold
yeah,
you.
he
yo,
did that.
yo,
He did
I
Breeze.
that
ain't
trying to
never
be a
heard no shit
thug.
like that. That
I hope
nigga
he's
said,
safe from them
hold on,
Breeze, you
smokers.
hold on,
on
hold
break?
on. This nigga said rectangular state. I ain't never hear no shit like that. Nigga, you
Yo,
crazy, dog.
yo,
Bro,
Breeze.
you got to remember, I live in Middle America now. I'm surrounded
Man,
by those
Ace
Yeah,
Bailey
states.
is
I
from
get what you're
Utah,
saying though.
bro.
The Midwest, the middle of the country. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Middle America, my nigga. Bro, no bullshit. I got to tell you about the story I had when I delivered to somebody that had the Confederate flag, bro. That's a different story. But
Oh shit.
nah, real shit, bro. Like dead ass. It happened like 3 days ago. They had the
But
dogs and
Man,
they
Ace
everything.
is
probably
around like
scared the dog
Mormons
shit
and all
out of
that
them.
now, bro.
Oh,
Nah. But
oh, they'd have got the curbside delivery with the picture. Drop that shit
nah,
right
nah, nah,
off.
nah, nah, nah. But the illest thing though, bro, my coworker, bro, I ain't gonna lie, he kind of the same complexion as Blake Griffin, so he was good. So I just stayed in the car. So you know what I'm saying? So like he was like, yo, they
Damn,
got
that's
it. He
crazy.
was like, hey man, they got the Confederate flag in there, man. You might want to stay in the car. I'm like, you know what? Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Word.
That was a
Yo, I had
judgment call, and it was a dust storm too, like a day ago too, when I was on my way back in town. But
Niggas got niggas got Ace Bailey with the Mormons
Like
and all
dust
that,
up.
man. That shit is
no,
nasty.
like dust swinging from the side, like it almost looked like a mini tornado, bruh. And but you couldn't see nothing on the fucking road. They tell you to stop when they tell you to, when that shit happened, and outside of Scurry County, they tell you to come to a stop, a
Nah,
full
I
stop.
know exactly what it is. That was just my boy Breezy out there kicking up dust. Know what I mean?
Nah, he nah.
That's what
He
it
he
looked like.
he he. he
Like
Hey,
remember
yo, what?
all them times he told you he was on the Knicks fan page kicking up dust?
Yeah,
That's
that
what was
was me.
happening.
I
Is
mean,
that
that's what was
pop?
happening, but it wasn't happening in my neck of the woods, bro. Like, nah, that's that's a different story. But nah, I feel you. But Yeah, but the draft order was going how it's supposed to go 1 through 4. Danny Ainge decided to be an asshole and started to mess shit up, bro. Like he knew he ain't had no. You knew you was supposed to pick Trey Johnson, nigga. Like what the hell was you
But to
doing?
be fair, Leaf, once Ace went, I was like, all right, we getting. I thought we was just gonna settle on Fizz and call it a day.
I knew
Like
we were. I knew we
that was,
wasn't getting Ace, bro. Like because Ace wasn't gonna fall past Washington.
yeah.
He wasn't
but the
falling
thing
past
Washington
him.
is,
definitely would have picked him.
bro, listen, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Ace don't want to be there. They picked him, but he don't
Of
want to
course,
be.
he don't want to be there.
Hold on, we got PT on the panel too. What up, Python?
What up,
Yeah, the
y'all?
people born in Utah don't want to be there. They all moving to Brooklyn.
The niggas is in rectangular states, bro. Like, where else they gonna go? They ain't nothing they could
Think
do, bro.
you think Ace requested trade after that rookie contract, or he dipping for in the off season? I don't know. I
I
think
don't
he's
even.
there
I don't know.
until
I
his
don't even know what he
contract up.
can, bro. With that damn
CBA.
manager he got, or that damn bro. That looked like a nigga straight from New Jersey. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
He
Like.
is from New Jersey. He from like
He
Newark or
is from
something.
New
He from
Jersey.
He from yeah, he is, bro. Like that nigga, you should have seen that nigga playing Hove and doing like a 15-minute a TikTok,
Oh yeah, when
15
he was in
second
the car.
TikTok. Yeah, when he was in the car, bro. I was like, yo, this is the representation that you getting, bro. Like, no wonder
Yo,
you in Utah.
Man,
yo,
let
I
the
know
hood
that
dudes
dude.
live,
I
man.
know that dude.
I'm
You know
not
who
letting him
introduced
live
me
at
to
all.
him?
Go ahead, PT.
You know who introduced me to that dude?
Oh,
Queen Latifah's manager. I'm forgetting his name.
oh
They were my
shit.
clients. And I used to
Oh,
build their websites
Nigga,
and
Pa
for
got the
their films.
connections, yo.
Yo, that dude is not a bad dude. He's educated. He just like a lot of middle-aged niggas playing themselves on the internet. You know what I'm saying?
nigga said like a lot of middle aged niggas playing
Shit. My
themselves.
whole
Nah,
my
it's
whole
just that vid went viral and it made him look bad.
I
You know what
It
I'm
I
made
know,
him
saying?
look
but
very bad.
it's racism to be honest, because nobody checked his credentials. Nobody asked who his other clients were. He got
Right.
he got like four other NBA
That's true.
players as clients. You know what I'm
hmm
That's
saying? They
true.
just took one picture and then just
That
try
look
to
wild sus.
that look wild sus, but they played it up. All this shit is not an accident. This shit is all
All
a
by
part of
design.
like brainwash. You know what I'm saying? Like you look and see what's happening with Shador.
Mhm.
How a kid who was supposed to go go first overall on some mock drafts, or third or fourth or fifth, the latest.
What about
And
Shiloh, bro? What you think about Shiloh?
Shiloh's equally as messed up. It's
No, you see what happened with him, right? They waived
they
him.
cut him. Yeah, they waived him.
That's
It's
crazy, bro.
they don't like Deion Sanders and what he did to college football. Like the whole athletes getting paid in college and everything like that. The Supreme Court decided that. It just so happened to go along with the wave of Deion Sanders and what he did to Nick Saban. He made Nick Saban retire. You know what I'm saying? So like
He did get Nick
these
Saban up out of there.
You know what I'm saying? Like they saw him bring in a new era of football and a new concept where you don't have to slave for these people. You don't have to like this. When I played football, there used to be a saying: "Do you run through a brick wall for your coach?" No, I ain't gonna run through no brick wall for my coach. Who the fuck is he? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna run. If I'm gonna run through a brick wall, I'm gonna do it for my family and to take care of them, not for no coach. But that's the mentality of football. Similar shit happens in basketball, but it's way worse in football, man. Way worse. Way worse. Shiloh got did wrong. They wanted to embarrass this family. They wanted to make them look foolish. Like look what happened to Shador. Look, dude had a 2-minute warning. He was the quarterback. Why don't let him finish the 2-minute drill to see what he got?
I mean, I get what you're saying, Python, but that influence of football, it got to be to a higher standard if it's going from college all the way to the NFL, bro. Because that means the NCAA is in on it. That means that the higher ups in college football was in on it,
You
and they
see it in
passed
the NBA.
the message to the NFL, and then they was like, all right, yeah, cool, we'll do them dirty
It's
for y'all.
it's an old it's an old boys club. It's like this goes all
Yeah.
the way. If you study the history of plantation sports, they would have the buck on the plantation. They would have battle royales, and the winning person would win hundreds of thousands of dollars back in those days, back in the 1800s, for
Mhm.
their plantation.
Right.
And I'm sorry, I'm taking this conversation way
Yeah, yeah,
way
you
to the
are.
left.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are.
But
I ain't gonna
still,
lie. You took that shit
but
all the way
still,
back to
y'all don't like to
last
understand
century.
where sports came from. This is sports. It's not like it's
I
the
mean,
Middle
it's always
Ages.
good for a history
I
lesson.
mean,
It's sports
PT, bro, you
etymology.
had me thinking that you was gonna
That's
go back to the
that's exactly
gladiator
what it
days,
is.
my nigga. Like, name 5 gladiators.
I can do it. You want me to?
I know you can. That's why I asked you.
Maximus
Uh huh.
it's actually a real live character.
Shaka Zulu.
Shaka Zulu is not a gladiator. He was a king.
Nigga said
Alright.
Shaka Zulu. Nigga was
Yo.
gonna say Kuta Kinte or some shit,
And the
bro.
nigga
Like,
said Shaka Zulu wasn't
thought the
gladiator.
nigga was
You
gonna
was
say
saying?
Kuta Kinte.
Shaka Zulu, dog. I'm weak.
Thought the nigga was gonna say Kuta Kinte after that. The nigga said Shaka Zulu.
Nah, it's Pa did.
Nigga, Pa was in a zone, and
Yo,
this nigga Breezy.
nah. He heard Shaka Zulu and Dip. He said, nah.
This nigga
Hey
I'm
Breezy.
on the
man,
wrong
This nigga
podcast for
Breezy.
y'all
this.
was making fun, and
This
he
nigga
was trying to
Shaka
give y'all a
sticking
history
a foot.
lesson, bro, and y'all was making fun.
Nigga an ankle.
Yo,
He rolled his ankle.
Nah,
Yo,
Y'all
my
niggas,
nah.
stomach
He ain't
hurt.
niggas
even
is
lead
trying
him.
to drop
Breeze
some
kicked him.
jewels, man.
Breeze kicked him. Nigga Breeze said, oh, so you said Shaka Zulu ain't a warrior?
Nigga said Shaka Zulu.
Y'all stupid.
Breeze kicked
Nigga
him.
Peachy said, nah, Shaka Zulu wasn't a gladiator.
He said, oh, yeah.
Yo,
He is on this
What
show.
about yo,
Crazy, bro.
Breeze? Remember when we ran up on the nigga the Bulls fans? What was the 5 greatest bullfighters? What
oh, yo, that was hilarious, son.
was the 5 greatest bullfighters, bro? The nigga named Alejandro and what the fuck?
Nah,
Oh
them
fuck.
Bull fans got work that
Nah,
day. I
nah.
ain't gonna
We
hold you.
had to oh man, bro. We was doing them niggas, bro, like that nigga Terry. Bro, we did them niggas like them niggas did Terry Crews and Street Kings, bro, when they reloaded on the in the bodega.
that
When the
was a
niggas,
funny episode, yo.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. We
But
did
nah,
like
nah,
Terry Crews style.
nah. But to on a serious note, I get what PT is trying to say about just the relationship. It could be better communication. It could be better business relationships between the franchise and the players. They be, you know what I mean, putting them through the ringer. They don't be having to do the stuff that they doing. They didn't have to cut Shiloh. They didn't have to do that. They didn't have to do to Shador what they did to Shador. They didn't have to do that, bro. There's a lot of stuff that they do that they don't have to do, but I feel like they do to kind of force their point. Trying to make a point and let them know like a statement, like make a statement.
I don't really care for the Sanders kids. I mean, I want to see them win, but I ain't like super big fans of them like that. But I think the Shiloh situation was fucked up because the dude hit him first. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? When you
fact.
look at the video, he was hit first. So I didn't think that was nothing for him to get like cut for. But whatever.
For real.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on, cause Pa, you said cause on I think it was on Twitter. You was like, yo, knowing
This is the content right here. We can react to it right after. I just want to show it to y'all. But then y'all could decide what y'all think.
A little skirmish.
I know you can't throw punches in this league. I mean, that's inexcusable. They're gonna get you every time.
He hit him with an
Gotta grow
elbow.
from that.
Watch he hit Shiloh with an elbow before
Shiloh
he threw the
Sanders
punch.
got ejected from the game after what the refs say was him throwing a punch at a Bulls player.
Would you say this Shiloh Sanders?
Shiloh Sanders got
See the
ejected
elbow?
from the game.
Did y'all see the elbow?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I seen it.
He
But I mean,
elbowed Shiloh.
but he set him up for that though.
Yeah,
he
he
Yeah,
did.
did.
yeah, he
He
did.
He
did set
lined
him
he
up.
lined him up, bro. That was
definitely
all
lined
set
him
up.
up.
My thing
Definitely.
is though, they tripping about a punch. He got a whole helmet on.
But that's what I'm saying. Like he hurt himself more.
Exactly. Ain't no nigga ever right-handed a nigga with a helmet and dropped him.
I don't
Never.
know. I'm
But
just not moved off of that because I've seen just as bad or worse in the NFL happen
I
before.
feel like some
With
sports gotta adopt a hockey play style and just
Nah,
like
this is
let niggas get like a 30-minute
You ain't see that
one-on-one
nigga
or something like that.
30
what's
minutes
the
is
nigga
crazy, but
what's the
30
nigga from the
seconds word.
What's the nigga from the Cleveland Browns that hit the nigga Kyle Rudolph with a helmet?
I don't know. Hold on, let PT
I
finish his
forgot.
point though.
no, I mean it's
Yeah,
not
y'all
it's
had me over here looking up gladiators and shit.
yeah.
Nigga
We
say he
all
was
know the
looking up
gladiators'
Gladiator.
names: Spartacus, Commodus. Who else we got?
Marcus
That's named.
Aurelius.
Well, he's a
Know what I
king.
mean?
He was
What
he
about
was a
that nigga Alex
he
the
was a
Great?
Caesar.
And it,
Jay, check that out.
it's right. It's some nigga that named Flamer. Know what I mean? He was
Yeah,
flaming niggas
Flama,
back then.
Flama. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nigga
Yeah, but
Alexander the
I call
Great
him
was
Flamer
wasn't
because
he a
he was flaming
gladiator?
niggas.
No, Alexander the Great was a king and a
You got
conqueror.
Yeah.
Speculius. Know what I mean?
Niggas is
Can't
naming
forget
kings
him.
instead of gladiators.
Can't forget Speculius.
Peculius?
I mean, yeah. They said
No,
Speculius was out here on what was Speculius doing? I'll tell
I
you
don't
right
know
now.
what he was doing.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Don't worry.
Being peculiar, I don't know.
Know what I mean? He attended gladiator school in the Italian city of Capua. Know what I mean? Where he must have showed immense promise. In his first
Nigga say he
amphitheater match,
attended gladiator school. I
he
don't.
squared off with some dude named Apontius, know what I mean, a veteran gladiator and a free Roman who had won 16 fights. In a stunning
I
upset,
know.
Speculius beat and then killed Apontius. Know what I mean, his triumph gained the attentions of Roman then Emperor Nero. Know what I mean, so Nero was like, "Yo, he beat Apontius. Speculius is he's my guy now."
He's that boy.
Yeah, it was like when Tay Rock. I
Yo,
forgot who Tay Rock beat, and then Smack was like, "This my new gunner now."
yo, this is Jay. Can I tell you your YouTube channel came on while me and my wife was having a serious conversation, and she was like, "Yo, this is kind of dope. Like, this is like not vaudeville. What was she saying? Like, the old shows where it'd be like two comedians who could sing, dance, do all kind of variety shows.
Yeah,
Y'all do
yeah.
that shit. Like, yo, congrats to you, man.
Good looking, bro.
You and your
What
partner do a
happened?
good job.
Appreciate you.
What happened?
I caught one of their shows, the live shows that they do on YouTube,
Mhm.
and
You talking
I
about
caught it
on
on the
IG?
home.
It's about IG. Different
Nah,
show.
they do YouTube skits. You didn't know Jay's
Well,
joint be on YouTube?
I be posting shorts on YouTube and shit.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
I went down the shorts rabbit hole. They do jokes, they do songs. The shit is dope, yo. Nobody does that. You know what I'm saying? We
It's
got a
different.
bunch of 20-year-olds in this house, and their music sounds horrible. I'm
Nigga said they
their
music
music
sound
sound depressing
horrible.
as fuck, yo. I
Nigga
don't
Yeah,
even know
said
know
what
what
to
they
I
go
mean?
music
to.
sound
Yeah,
horrible.
we just be trying to entertain the people. Know what I mean, a lot of time I feel like people be taking music too serious. It'd be a lot of hate, anger, madness, and I be trying to bring some happiness, some fun, I mean, kicking it, chilling, know what I mean? And I with the music and with the show, with the live that we do on Tuesdays at 9 on my Instagram, we just be,
Yeah,
trying to
you
spread the
should do
vibe.
those
I feel like
joints.
Jay could make a comedy album full of interludes, my nigga, like that ass.
Hell's
I just
yeah.
cop the shit.
Hell's yeah. That shit surprised me because I thought it was just music, right?
Yeah.
But y'all niggas was doing jokes on current events. Like, I was like, my wife was like, "These are your friends?" I was like, "Yeah, he's my he's my next basketball friend."
Word.
Yes, that's just dope, yo.
I'll,
You should
I'll
stream
be
it
in,
on
I'll be in
YouTube
the
too,
chat
though.
saying a bunch of shit in the chat.
Yeah,
Like
Yeah,
I can't
I'm gonna
always
try to
get
get
on
it on
Jay's show,
YouTube
so I'll
too.
be in the chat.
cause
Yeah,
you could
Jay
you could
show is
do
dope, man. Him and D Rock.
you yeah, hit,
I ain't gonna lie, I've been on that
yo, is
show
D
a
Rock a
couple of
Nets fan too?
times.
Yeah, D Rock next fan.
Cause there's a D Rock on Twitter that that comes in spaces every
Nah,
now
I
and
don't
then.
think
Is
that's
that
Nah,
him.
him?
That's
that ain't him.
Oh, okay.
D Rock be working most of the time, and
Was he the one that had to come up here and he was like he had to defend his honor or something because niggas was saying he was like on the Knicks spaces or some shit. I
No,
forgot
that
what
was
show that was.
that was what's his name? That was
I could assure you that's
DJ.
not one of Jay homies. He would not befriend a Nick fan.
nah, yo, I keep telling you, I got I got mad friends and family that's Knicks fans. I got to
Me
keep it
too.
real. I'm from New York, bro. Like, but
Everybody here got a
I
friend
rep,
who a Knicks fan.
right. I rep the flag. It's Brooklyn, and I let them know at every chance that they not repping the right team because they from Brooklyn. And how you from Brooklyn and you repping the other team? You not home team right now.
100%.
Basically.
You not home
Like
team right now.
Nah, you gotta
D
call
Rock.
somebody in order to get the
you
But
allowed
to
the
be fair,
tangerine to
Jay,
warp your mind.
were they Knicks fans before Brooklyn moved
It don't matter.
before
They
they
That don't
allowed the
moved to
matter.
Brooklyn?
tangerines to
The
warp their
answer is
mind.
yes, but it don't matter because we didn't have a home team at that point. But now that we
Correct.
That's
have a
true.
home team, we home team.
Correct.
That's true. That's true. That's
Correct. I
fact.
stand. I stand 100% with y'all. Like we was kidnapped by the Knicks. We had to root for them because it's our city. But if you
Shit, I
from
didn't
Brooklyn,
even root for them. I just didn't
I ain't
have a
root for them
team at that
niggas
point.
when they was there.
I just ain't have a team at that point. As soon as I heard Brooklyn was getting a team, I said, "Oh yes," because
yeah,
I honestly I grew up in Brooklyn wearing fucking them old school Dodger hats with the B on it and shit like
hell
that,
yeah, me
wishing
too.
we had a team. And now we get a team. I'm a rep it.
I don't think I've ever
100%.
owned anything orange in my life, bro. I ain't gonna lie to
We
you.
had some Syracuse
Shit,
That
gear too.
I think we should bring the Dodgers back, but I
I
don't think they're
found
gonna let
nah
us.
nigga
low
said
key,
Syracuse
Nah,
gear.
we got the
low
same
key. I
baseball
found
caps.
nah low key. I found a Bobcats jersey, bro. Like
Cause
that I had.
LA could get their own team. They could bring the Dodgers back, bro.
I found a Bobcats
They
jersey
got
that
the
I had,
Angels.
bro, back in '05, bro. Like, and I seen it, and I was like, oh shit, I did have some orange. And I was looking at this shit. I was like, wait a minute, let me put this shit in the washing machine, and then it turned red, and I was like, all right, cool.
Yo,
Yo,
Yeah,
orange
man.
is fire.
orange ain't that
No
bad,
Knicks jersey.
bro. It's just bad when you wear it with royal blue.
Yeah, I
Like,
Nah,
seen
I don't.
somebody.
That
Yo, I seen somebody with
I
That
think
orange and blue.
anything orange, bro, that you wear just because of
Nah,
them niggas, bro,
now
like it's
orange
just
nah,
and green is
disgusting.
fire.
nah. I
Like if
seen
you got it,
somebody with orange and blue the other day. I say, yo, you're a Knicks fan? He said, I'm a Mets fan.
Don't the Knicks got orange and green jerseys, bro? They got
the
I
St.
don't
Mets
know.
is
Patrick's
orange
I
jerseys,
don't
and
know,
bro.
but
blue
I'm
too
talking
though.
about like when you wear, the camo shit, and they always throw a little bit of orange in
Don't
with
they
the
got
camo.
camo
Hey,
That
re-
should
jerseys?
be
hey,
fire.
real quick. I got some. Y'all seen the Knicks? They brought out their new black jerseys that they're gonna wear next year.
Oh nah,
And them
So
shits is
corny.
still gonna be
The fact that we
Yes,
still
sir.
talking about the Knicks right now,
No, I'm just saying
disgusting.
them
I ain't
niggas.
see it.
I just wanted to
You
say
just
this
said
real
they
quick.
named
Them
six
niggas be
times.
biting low key, bro. Them
They
niggas,
do.
Yeah, they
them
bite
niggas
us.
bit off the black jerseys. Notice how
Mm.
they never was embracing the hip hop culture until the Nets started doing it.
Yo, bro, I
Hmm.
told y'all they've been poaching
Our
Nets
mixtape before to
staff
be fire.
members. They've been going after Nets staff members specifically. I know they took the video editor that did the commercial that we was in last year, and they took somebody else. It was I forgot who
Easy
else it
said
was.
that's cool.
My
They
thing is like
poaching.
before, but here's my thing. Before y'all wasn't fucking with the hip hop community. Now y'all want to hire Steve Stout. Y'all wanted him to do y'all marketing. Now y'all want to hire Keith to do special clothing for y'all. Now y'all got y'all players in Timbs and leathers. Like, stop it. Y'all never was fucking with the hip hop community like that.
Yo,
Everybody
easy,
know
pull
Dope
up,
break.
bro. We wasn't doing this
You just happen
Yeah.
to come
Yo,
right
I
when we
don't
started
yeah,
see.
naming
you just
names.
happened to pull up during this time. We wasn't doing that
Yo,
or
easy
so.
man. You gotta be
We was
easy,
talking about
man.
Kobe. We
Because
was talking about
sometimes you
Kobe
gotta
Bryant,
hate
man.
on the Knicks just cause.
Easy,
Like
man.
it's
Easy,
Listen,
get your Velcro beard ass up in here,
listen,
bro.
man.
Like, for real.
Easy, you my
some,
man. But when it comes, listen, easy, you my
yo,
man. But
if
when it
hate
comes
could
to
bring people together, why would you hate on that?
He
Yo,
root for
what?
all of New York though, bro. You can't be. He root for all of New York, bro.
listen, let
You
me
can't
tell
be
you
mad at
something.
that.
Let me say this real quick. Nets fans don't get along, but it's one thing we can agree on is bombing on the Knicks.
True, true.
100%.
That's a fact.
Right.
like
I
Nah,
think
not
Easy,
that's
man.
not true
Hey,
for
hold
everybody.
up.
the thing,
Hold
That
up,
ain't
nah,
true for
Joey
everybody.
is turned
It's
kind of
true
a
for me.
fan, bro. We
But
all
how
get
can you be a
along.
Nets fan though, and you cool with not bombing on the Knicks? That's crazy to me.
I'm
Because you
very cool
got
with
niggas that
bombing on the
you
Knicks.
got dudes that infiltrated the AKA Harlem and these other dudes that infiltrated the fan
Those
base.
ain't real
And these
They
niggas,
fans.
they not here, bro. Those are called
Claude.
by team shoot niggas, bro. That
Those
Jay
ain't
Jay
real
Jay
fans
told
to
me
me,
that.
Ella.
That's a fact.
Oh
Real
man,
And then
real
you
that's
got
Nets
two
fans
teams.
don't.
You got
That's
That's
like
a
them.
that's
fact.
like a
Yo,
Yankee
yo,
Those
fan
is called
getting
by
mad because you
team
talking
shooting
yeah,
shit
you
niggas.
about
gotta
Nets.
respect.
Hold
every
on, that's
every
like
time
a
I hear
Yankee
this
fan.
word, I think about monetization going out the window, man.
Why do you
My
say
bad.
that?
That's like a Yankee
Nah,
fan getting mad
Because
at a
See, that's
Mets
what I'm
I'm
Mets
from
saying,
fan
the
that's
bro.
not a
for
bad.
bombing on the
No,
Red
bro.
Sox.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta be when you say stuff like that. That's what make you gotta be open to all. Know what I mean, open to all, whether they buy team shoe or not. Know what I mean, you don't.
The whole spectrum. You
But
got
You
I'm
to
gotta
not
be
open to
open to.
all.
You gotta be like, yo, you gotta let them
I
do
don't
them
respect
because that
nobody
But
so
that
I'm
buy.
but
Joey,
I'm
I
you
don't
not but
basically
respect
I'm
so
not
Joey, you
open
everybody's
to it.
basically
lifestyle. That's
saying
what we on. We
I don't
respect
respect
lifestyles
nobody.
over here.
I don't respect
I
nobody
don't
who
look,
respect
buy
lifestyle.
teachable because you can't
no,
be
I
buying
respect
teachable.
lifestyle. I respect everybody.
so
It's
wait, so Joey, so
I
the dudes
don't.
that say is New York over everything. It don't matter Nets
No,
or
it's
Knicks.
not bomb
That's what you
teachable, bro. Because listen, it's a rivalry, bro. That's like saying I'm a Yankee and a Mets fan. You not. There's no way you could be.
I'm not looking at that shit as a
People do
rivalry,
be
bro.
though.
people
No,
do be
bro.
They
Yankees and Mets fans though.
Listen,
yeah, because
yo,
they buy.
niggas who
yo.
do that got
If
oh
no
you've
my
ever
god.
integrity.
been
Niggas
to
who do
if
that
Nigga
you've
got
said
no
ever
they
been to
buy.
integrity.
Barclays during a Knicks game, you cannot help but hate them
Bro,
motherfuckers. I
if
don't
you
care
support, I ain't gonna
who
lie,
you are.
bro.
If
If
you've
you
been to a Knicks Nets game in the Clays, you
right,
hate the
Which
motherfuckers.
I have. Yes, that is
You
Yeah,
a
hate
fact.
them.
I've been there.
I
listen, I could tell you this: if you
And
walking around,
I've been to a win and I've been to a loss.
if you walking around New York
Yeah.
and you supporting all 8 franchises, bro, you just looking for a winner, bro. Like at
Nah,
this point,
exactly. You a duck. You a
like come
duck.
on, bro. Like every last
Nah,
one of these
no,
niggas is
no. I'm gonna
failing
tell
you,
you,
bro.
if you doing that for real, I ain't gonna lie to you. You a tourist. You somebody that's not from
Niggas are
here,
the
and you
tourists.
just want to put on the merch. So you just repping
But
anything
Jay,
New
look,
York.
right?
But
There
the
be some
people,
people in the bios that be like
Now here's the thing.
Nets,
but
Knicks,
I feel
Can I
like
Giants,
say
Mets.
this real
I
quick?
feel like the people that's actually from here,
Yeah, Joey,
they
hold
been
on.
chose a side at some point.
So the only sport where I think is kind of you could kind of get away with it is football, and here's why: it's because the Jets play in the AFL and the Giants play.
AFC.
I mean, excuse me, play in
AFC.
the AFC
AFC,
and the
yeah.
Giants play in the NFC.
I,
They don't
But it's
usually play
I
each other.
promise you, you
Very,
it's the
can't
very.
get
same
away with it.
Let
sport.
me
You
land my
definitely
plane,
can't get
Let,
away
bro.
with
let,
it in
him, let
football.
him finish.
Nah,
Let
that's
him
true,
finish.
Joey.
Damn,
Let him finish.
they don't usually play each other like that. They very, very rarely play each other because
Uh
one's in
huh.
the AFC, one's in the NFC. When you
Right.
look at the Jets rivals, it's Buffalo,
It's only
it's
two
Miami.
times here.
When you look
Yeah,
at the Giants
I don't.
rivals, it's the
Mhm.
Cowboys, it's the
Division
Eagles.
teams.
Those are
I've
our
been
ops.
I've
You
been
Cowboys.
a
feel me?
Giants
Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
fan.
Jets and Giants fan may not like each other, but there's no real rivalry there because they don't
Yo,
play each other enough.
That's a good
I've been a
point. That's a
Giants
good
fan
But
point.
the
since
Mets and the
It's a
LT,
Yankees
good
Yeah.
point,
don't
and
bro.
I
is
don't
in
fuck with
different
them no more.
conferences,
After
right?
what they did this year, you can't root for a team that's gone 100 years, that's existed for 100 years, and never drafted a black quarterback. Nah, B. As someone who
Dang,
played,
Pod, it's like that.
yo, I played quarterback. I played quarterback in high school. I've had white NFL players tell me I'm too athletic to play quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Which is
Yeah,
really a
racist,
down low racial
racism.
jab.
You think
Right.
it's
And
the Giants front office?
yo, it's no, it's the Giants ownership. The Giants ownership don't wanna draft a black quarterback.
I mean,
They
as a Packer
That's
fan, we at least
crazy,
got
yo.
Jordan Love and Malik
Yo,
Beasley. Malik
bro,
Beasley
I
black as
told
the ace of
y'all
spade.
Yeah,
I used to love football, bro. I used to play football all the time. I used to love it, watching it all the time. But once that Kaepernick shit happened, bro, they
mhm.
showed you how they feel about us, bro.
100%.
Uh,
100%.
And ever since
And
then,
they showing you
I don't
again
even
with
keep up
Shador.
with it. I still love the game, but I don't even keep up with it because they showed you how they feel about us.
Yep. Listen, look at the Shador shit, yo. I like it. This is impossible that the number one coveted position. There's teams that don't have quarterbacks right now, and
right.
the owners colluded to not draft these niggas.
Yep.
It would if it wasn't for the fact that Trump said something, like the rest of them was like, all right, now we looking
I
crazy. Like,
want to say something after he finished.
you know what I'm
So
saying?
I'm
But That's
Go
why
ahead.
I don't really fuck with NFL like that. Even though that's the sport I played all the way to senior. I got a scholarship to NC State, and you know what I'm saying. I love football, the sport, but the NFL, man, like you could tell, it's an old boys club. You got these 80-year-old, 90-year-old owners who don't want to change, who's mad about everything, mad about DEI or whatever new thing that they want to be mad
It's
about.
basically a country club.
You know what I'm saying? And they saw Dion trying to change things and forcing football's hands and talking all wearing the big jewelry, talking all confident and arrogant. They hate that shit. They wanted to make him a lesson. Eric Dickerson came out and said it. They wanted to make these boys to an example. They wanted to make them an example, and now looking at it, like I'm never giving. I enjoy the sport. I'm a watch, but I'm never giving NFL nothing. No money, no jerseys, no tickets. Never, never. Fuck them.
I hear that.
Yeah.
I ain't
No.
gonna
Yeah,
lie. The
I've been
NFL
stopped.
I,
has.
I've been stopped, but I did buy Madden 1 year, 2 years,
I don't
but
even buy Madden no more.
I might stop doing that too now that college
I don't
football
pour
out.
no money in them niggas' pockets. I
But
only
go ahead,
support.
Joey. You say you had a question?
no, I was gonna say something. I was like, you know what? I'm kind of conflicted on the Kaepernick shit because here's why. Boy got paid. He took the money. So
Mm.
here's my thing.
I mean, that
If
was
you is
smart
you
for him
is
to
you
take the
really
money
down for
after
the
all of
cause?
that.
Because huh?
But
You said
he sued them, right?
yes, he got
And
cashed out.
and
My
and but they had, what I'm saying, like they went because as someone who's had to sue people I do business with, it's punishment just suing them. Just having to be available for the court dates, being there to go to depositions, and it costs. You talking every time you pick up the phone and you talk to your lawyer, you paying 150, 250, 350 an hour, depending on which
So
level of the
PT, you saying
law
they rather
firm.
give them a settlement?
here's my
Let
thing.
him
Here's
finish
my
what he's
Yeah,
thing,
saying
right?
first.
I
he's
understand what you're saying,
it's
but
a
let me
battle
land
of
my plane.
attrition. So
Let
if
me
they
land my plane.
go
So
ahead.
my thing is, it's like, bro, if you was really down for the cause, bro, why just take the money and shut up? The same thing with Jay-Z. You was all for putting pressure on the NFL, right? You was standing with Kaepernick. Y'all was all for applying pressure. And then it's like Kaepernick got his money. He went away. Jay-Z got his new deal with the NFL with Rock Nation. Oh, now him and Roger Goodell is good friends. Oh, cool. Now we got rappers and stuff hosting the Super Bowl. We getting paid. It's business. My thing is, if these niggas is really for the culture and they really for it, they wouldn't have folded, bro. They would have stood 10 toes down. So I'm not really
And
buying it.
what is standing 10 toes down look like to you?
My standing 10 toes down is exposing them, not taking money,
Exposing them how? What you mean?
not
Doing
taking
what?
money and being like, okay, well, yeah, I'm gonna go shut up because they gave Kaepernick money to shut up, pretty much.
Well, getting the money kind of proves the point that they knew that they was wrong in doing something.
Uh,
That's why they had to
Yeah,
pay you
and
because of
on
it.
top of
not
that,
really,
they
because
gave the
people
And
money.
by
sometimes they
joint
just pay
by
you. Sometimes they just pay you money to shut up and go
yeah,
away.
Joe,
but when it's
Joey,
in
they
court,
gave the
it
money
proves
And
that
that's
they were
cool, but
wrong.
Jay, if you know that, why take the money?
because
What you
it is
mean? What you
it.
suing them for if you're not going to get the money?
Because it's a bigger cause though. You're here to expose the NFL of
But they are
They
of
exposed
all
did.
their
though,
dirty traits, right? Of all their dirty doings, right?
right? So you're right and you're wrong in a sense, right? You're right because if they kept the case going during discovery, they would have gotten all the emails. Did you see the email where that one NFL coach
You talk
Gruden?
about Gruden. You talk
Yeah,
about Gruden.
like the shit that like the NFL owners too. The Washington's owner had to sell behind that shit because of discovery. When they were going for the second round of discovery, if they had went for that, you would have seen all of their inner thoughts, everything that they don't send email no more, like for for any personal conversation, and they don't text. They
Okay,
use
but here's my
Signal.
thing. The whole end goal was for
What they do? They
equality,
should
right?
have a burst in the
The
mail
whole
for 'em, fly that
let
shit.
No,
answer me this. The
Signal.
whole end
Signal's
goal was for
a app
equality. The
that the
whole
messages
end goal
disappear.
was for the NFL to expose them as racist and give them provoke them to have equality in the league, right? That's the end goal. So what is the end goal if it's not?
No, I agree with that. It's just, could they have won that fight?
No,
Like
that's why they did what they did.
going to NFL, fighting the NFL is, you might as well fight the government. You know,
Right.
like
So
That
what's the whole
ass.
point of doing all that?
no,
But
To bring
I
So
think
they can
attention,
get paid.
bring
the
attention and bring awareness.
it was cause and effect. Something happened to
No,
him,
no,
so
no.
he
You
had
got
to
to
do something.
remember. You got to remember. It was just from my perspective. This is the reason why I shied away from watching the sport. Right? It's because I thought he was a pretty damn good quarterback for what he did before he decided to take a political stance. Because that's pretty much what he did. And you know how it is, to PT's point, when it's trying to involve politics with football. It's like the government. It's like almost hand in hand. The case in point is, the dude is a talented player and he deserved to play in the NFL. He did what he did, and the NFL frowned on it, and he couldn't get a job. And it was just, it left a bad taste in my mouth, for lack of better words. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just is like, bruh, he can really play football, bro. Like, he can really play. Y'all really doing all of this? He wasn't even vocal. You ain't hear him being disrespectful. He wasn't like yelling at a reporter. He wasn't like, it was kind of like quiet the way he did it. You know what I mean?
look,
It's
But he
just,
did cash out though.
Yeah,
look,
he
yeah,
the
deserved
no,
to
but
cash
NFL.
bro,
out.
you gotta
He
realize
Y'all,
deserves
first
y'all
of
some
all,
niggas
cash.
is
come
sadly
out, and it
mistaken and
didn't
You know how
thinking
penalize
much
them.
money he
that
missed out by them not giving
because
him contracts that he deserved to cash out.
Yeah.
That was
He
the money
deserved.
that they owed him.
that's cool, but cash out, but you still trying to play for the league.
Yeah,
How
because
you going
yo,
He's a
how you going to
football
sue a
player.
company and then be like, yo, yeah, man, I need a job, yo?
because not that he needed. He was supposed to have a job. You know what I mean? Not
Right,
that he
right.
needed a job.
That
He was
I
supposed to have
understand
a
that part,
job.
but I'm saying he's asking for a job after he sued them.
Yeah, some
Yeah,
people.
they're not
They,
okay. Even though it's fucked up, bro, ain't no company or no organization gonna hire you after you sued them, bro.
no, no, no,
They
no.
should have never did him dirty in the first
I
place.
got
Okay,
a
cool,
story
but
for you.
take
I
your
got a
money
story.
and go off. You
Nah, I got
stumped
a
your
story.
child. You took your money. Don't come asking for a job after you sue niggas.
He liked football. He grew
No,
up as
no,
a football
no.
player.
Because Joey, that happens. I ain't gonna say what my job is, but my job had a similar situation when they did somebody wrong. He sued them, got paid big dollars, and came right back to work. Right? Because this is you suing them for a certain something. You know what I'm saying? This particular thing that you suing for, they dead wrong for it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So we going to court for this. Yeah, I'm employed at this job, but y'all did me wrong for these reasons. So we got to settle this, and this involves money. Now, my
Okay,
job,
all right,
you know what I
that's
mean?
cool, but we gotta have some context here. An everyday working job and a guy who's an athlete that gets paid off of contracts is different. Nobody got to give Kaepernick a contract after he
Jobs are
sued the
contracts
NFL.
too.
They
Yeah,
don't have to give him shit.
Jay, right? Jobs are contracts too. You can lose your contract with your job. You know, same
Right.
shit,
Yeah.
Yeah,
same shit.
no, but
But you got to understand though, players and athletes get. Do you understand that they get signed in free? They get signed in free agency, right?
Yeah.
They get shot. They get signed on these
And
three,
you
four
do
year
realize when
contracts,
you
right?
unemployed, you a free agent, right?
Bro, you can't compare. You can't
No,
compare
it's the truth
professional.
though.
You
You
can't
are.
compare a professional athlete to an everyday working person, bro.
right.
You
You're not
can, but
In the
comparing it.
court of law,
It's
you
only
kind of
what you're
can.
you
saying.
can
In the
though.
court of law, you kind of can
Yeah,
because it's a job.
you can though, right, Joey? Because it's all working. It's just levels of
Okay, so
money.
ask me
The
this:
money is different
Why didn't Kaepernick sue them for nobody not signing him then?
because he sued them
It's
for
no way
that
to prove
particular
that,
Exactly.
bro.
He
Yeah, that
already got
hold on,
his
hold on.
Wait,
money.
wait, hold
Collusion.
on.
It is
To be
illegal
fair though,
for a friend for an it is illegal for an organization to collude and deny you work. What the NFL owners were saying was that they didn't collude. They 100% colluded. They colluded against Kaepernick. They colluded against the other boy. They colluded against Deion Sanders' sons.
But
They
part it's
do
it's hard to prove, and
Exactly.
then
it,
besides the fact
but
that it's hard
but
to
in
prove,
Kaepernick's case, it was gonna be easy because they talked over emails. the
Right.
emails was gonna expose them. They were gonna lose.
Yeah, I mean,
And
if that's the
That's
case,
why they chose to settle.
that's cool. I get what you're saying. If that's the case, and some emails came out and they colluded, he got him. He could probably take him back to court and sue again and get money.
That's
But what
double
I'm saying
jeopardy.
is,
So Joey, are
if
you
they don't got no proof that they're colluding against him, they just be like, "Yo, nobody's signing him. You can't. He could get mad all he want. But you gonna sue us for not signing you?
so Joey, what you saying like you don't understand why, and obviously we all know why Kaepernick took the nails, but are you saying like why even if you are looking for work, you would think that the last place you would ever go, even though you're a football player to look for work, is the same
Yes,
organization that you took
that's
a
what I'm
stand
saying. I'm
against
saying is,
for fucking
listen, the
the
last
nonsense that
place you
they
would go
pulled.
looking for work is the league that you just felt like you just shitted all over them. And they paid you pretty much a good lump sum of money to go away.
But he still wanted to play football.
Yeah, and they
I
don't
just
have the money to pay him.
I get what Joey's saying in terms if I know a company or whoever I'm playing for is morally, I don't agree with them morally, I don't agree with their system, I don't agree with anything that these people stand for. Screw it, I'll take a nail, I'm out of there. I can see what you're talking about, like why would I still look for a paycheck from them
Yeah.
saying is that I disagree with morally in terms of everything that they stand for. I can't go back to that.
So money is different, and my profession is NFL is what I do. You know what I'm saying? That's my profession. What else is there other than I gotta go
Yeah,
to
what
what's the
fuck he
other
was
league? You know
right.
what I mean?
So whether he was gonna
There
make
is no other
a
league that pays
fraction,
like that. You know what I
right?
mean? So I
That's
gotta
true.
go back to the
and
NFL.
and and he was a Super Bowl quarterback too. So like
That's true.
he took his team to a Super Bowl. You knew what he could do. He still was young too, which was the other
Right.
crazy part. But yo, look, forget about sports. Look in technology. They the oligarchs, the rich motherfuckers in tech was so mad about DEI. They paid millions. They sued. They created all kinds of lawsuits, made it illegal. They were angry after George Floyd that they had to give up some money, and I went through it in my business life. Only right now,
I don't.
venture.
I'm
Hold on,
gonna
let me
be.
finish. Let
I'm
me
a.
land the plane.
Okay.
Right now, venture capital funding is probably the number one form of funding for business and tech. African Americans get
All right, Brooklyn boys. Later.
0.49% of all venture capital funding. That's how locked out of shit they keep us. You know what I'm saying? So the football is just a microcosm for a bigger thing that's happening in the world. And which is why you're supposed to
But
stand up.
football and DI don't got nothing to do with each other, bro.
No, yeah,
Here's it.
it absolutely does.
No, because listen, if you good at football, you could be fucking
How
purple.
how
They
how am
gonna
I?
give you a
You made a
contract.
statement. The way a
How are you
conversation
saying this
happens
when majority
is
of the
you make
players
a
in the
statement
NFL
and
are
then I
black?
respond to it. Right? You said football don't have nothing to do with DEI. I'll look it up while we're talking. Percentage of venture capital funding since 2020. After George Floyd, in the United States, African Americans got 1.49% of all venture capital the year of George Floyd. It was almost like they were guilted into it. They because we had never gotten more than 1% before. But then after that whole thing, because of their anger towards the
Pa, what
concept
does
of
that have to do with football? Tie me into that.
it's not about sports. It's about the mood of ownership. It's about the mood of the oligarchs in the country towards equality. To them, equality feels like oppression, and you can see it in the data on how they act. You can see it in football where they changed the rules so the immobile quarterback could
Well,
could
yo,
Hold on.
bro.
No, I'm
Yo,
going
I'm gonna answer
next.
your
Let me go
question real
next.
quick. Yo, I'm gonna answer your question real quick because you said, "What does that got to do with football?" Those rich white dudes, they like owning niggas. That's why all of the people in the
Jay,
NBA
do
and
you
the NFL is
understand
black.
that
No, you
majority of
saying
the NFL is
what?
black?
Because
What are
they
you
like
talking
owning
about?
niggas.
the,
Listen,
you- the,
look, okay.
That's
the
why they
majority of the
black.
NFL is
Man,
black.
come on, man.
The majority
Jesus
of the
Christ.
NFL is majority of the NFL is black. It is a merit. It is a merit sport. They are exploiting the young men. These rich dudes are not billionaires anymore. They're 100 billionaires. You could
All
put
right.
four of them together and get a
Listen, man. This
trillionaire.
So
can
go
I
back.
can I go
That's
now?
the
All right, go, Joey.
Listen, man. I'm
Go
gonna
ahead,
be the
Joey.
outlier in this because listen, I just don't the DEI. I'm not getting up with that. Okay, I'm not in favor of DEI
I
by
I
looking
want to
at
be clear.
someone.
I'm not in favor of
I'm
DEI
not in
too,
favor
and I don't
of.
even think DEI was worth saving
I
because
understand.
only
Listen, I'm
point
not. I'm
we
not
don't
in
African
favor
Americans
of
only got
One mic, y'all.
looking
.8%
One
of
at.
mic.
all
One mic,
DEI.
y'all. One mic, y'all. One mic.
Yeah,
Okay, so so
Joey get his shit off.
how I look at shit. Somebody is supposed to be hired based off merit. That's the number one important factor is merit. Can you do the job and are you the best available person for the job? I don't care if you're white, black, yellow, purple, or whatever. DEI has switched shit around and says, okay, well, let's look at the most important factor and see if someone is a woman. Let's look at see if they're a person of color. No, the most important factor is if you're qualified or not.
And then
Period.
Right.
that
Yeah,
is
but what
a
about when you're
falsity.
qualified and they don't give you the job
That
because
is
Then
a
you
you just
lie.
black?
don't get the
60.
job.
Do you know Joey? Do you know 60%
Congratulations.
of
This is
all?
America.
Hold
It's
So
on a
you,
second.
racism
so you,
everywhere.
60% of all
well,
admitted
some people don't like
college
that. Some
students
people are going to fight against that.
are
Well, good. Well, good luck. Good luck thinking racism is gonna go away.
No, they didn't say
no
thinking it's
racism is
going to go
never
away.
going
Some
away.
people are just going to fight against it. Some people not
But
just going to take it
But
and
the
just
thing
take it.
is, the color
but
of your skin or your gender should not be the most important factor when it comes to getting a
It should
job.
not,
it's
and that's
not.
the
You
point of
being
the
qualified
conversation.
to
That's
It's
the
do the
point
not.
of the
job should be the
conversation.
most important factor. Period.
That's why Kaepernick
That's
should
why
have a
planes
job
crash
because
in
he
the
was better
sky.
than most of them
When
Listen,
we
niggas.
when we
that's
we
not
do
true.
shit
That's
like
one of
that.
the
So
most
let me ask
racist
you this
tropes. Like
question.
you accepting racist people's
That's a
Let me
fact.
ask you
like
this
That's
question.
a fact.
If you had to
anecdotal
have somebody
I
to
told them
One
hold on,
mic,
last
y'all. One
night
let
mic.
me ask you a
they was
question.
siding with
I'm
the
gonna, I'm gonna
oppressor.
answer. Let me
I
ask you a
told
One
them
mic.
quick
One
last
mic.
question.
night
One
they
mic,
like
y'all.
If
siding with
you
the
ha-
oppressor.
if your mother was to have open heart surgery, would you be wanting the most qualified person to do that surgery, or would you be worrying about if she's black or a woman?
yeah,
Which one would be the most
that's
important
It
factor to you?
depends. All right, let me ask you this
I could
question:
give
If
you a
you're,
real
No,
life
if you,
answer
I
my
could give you
question
a real
first.
life
hold,
example of
I
that.
wait,
answer yours,
I
but
can
answer
give
mine
you a
right,
first.
but
real
it's the
life
same
example
question,
of that.
kinda.
No, but
It's
answer
just
mine
because
first.
look, I'm telling you why I'm gonna
Listen,
ask. Well, it's almost the same question because if you telling me that the most qualified person was a racist person that hate black people, no, I don't want him working on my mother.
What are
right.
you talking
And
about?
No,
You
I
hell
can
no.
projecting. You don't
Hell
know
no,
Joey,
I
if
don't
the
Joey,
want.
person is
my
racist
No,
or
I'm
not.
just
daughter,
telling you. We're talking
You
about the
don't listen.
racism.
The person
Yo,
that
hold
gets
on, wait,
hired, you
Joey.
don't know who they are.
Yeah,
You're
and
just
I'm
talking
telling
out
you,
the side of your
right,
mouth.
exactly. And I'm telling you, if I know
But you
that that
don't.
person is a racist, I don't want that person
big
working on my mother.
bigger than
I
But
that.
don't.
that's cool and all. But you so answer my question then.
Obviously the most skilled person. But
Okay.
if I know
Thank you.
that that person is a
But it's
racist,
not.
then no,
See,
at that point,
What the hell does
see,
that got
even
to
if
do
they
with
are the most
anything?
skilled
y'all.
person,
Nobody's talking
even
about
if they,
that.
yeah, but it's part of the
Everybody,
conversation, and
look,
that's what
Jay,
you're
we
trying to
get
get
it.
out of it.
Everybody knows
Listen,
racism is not acceptable. We get it.
Joey,
No, it's
But
not
just
Joey.
about
I
because
it being
went
somebody
through.
got
acceptable or not. I
hired
don't
and
care.
they're
Jo,
white,
I don't
hold
care
on.
if it's
Just hold
Yo,
on.
we
Let
acceptable or
me
could
not.
explain the
become so
point.
much
Just
better if we
because
No,
just
somebody
bro.
give
got
each other
hired
the.
and they're white doesn't mean they're racist.
Nobody said that.
So why are
Nobody
you
said
bringing
that.
that up?
But
Because we're talking about racism. So I'm telling you, even if the person is more qualified, if they are racist, I would not want them working on my black
Oh my
mother.
God.
Joey, I went through this. My daughter tore her knee. Her knee surgery, her knee surgeon is Dr. Riley Williams. He's one of the Nets. He's one of the Nets orthopedic surgeons. We went from a dance, someone who's world famous for doing dance, and we went to him because he showed empathy for my daughter. Because he was like, "Yo, look at my two black daughters." And when I looked at that, I was like, yo, I'm gonna trust this person because of he's going to have empathy for my child. When you have your child that's going under the knife in surgery and she's been dancing at a high level her whole life and her whole future is on it, I'm gonna look at expertise, of course, but I'm also gonna look at sympathy, empathy, caring, and that I'm internally grateful. My daughter is going to tour Europe with the Dance Theater of Harlem, and her knee repaired. After it took 2
Right.
surgeries and 3 years, but I know Dr. Riley Williams cared about my daughter, and that shit was important.
Right. Okay, that's a good.
Yeah,
That's
hold
good.
on.
My
Look,
thing is okay. The
shit. Look
NFL,
at
the
the
NFL
Time
is
out.
like
mortality
90%.
rates of black mothers
The
and see
NFL,
if
Hold on.
doctors. What?
Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. It gotta be to be continued. I gotta clip up the show. I gotta be up early. This is a great conversation. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry I gotta end it so abruptly. I gotta say thank you to the members of the page. That's Maria Signal Moore, Jelio Marcus, Nets DNA, and Joey BK. That's on the panel with us. Shout to Nets Torius, Brooklyn LM, PT Parthorn, Brooklyn Nets. Ice, a Brooklyn Nets podcast, the tip off of Brooklyn Nets podcast. And my God, this is JTV. And Lee.